back to SDS. The Premier League game week is it over at the time of filming? Is there a Monday game? There's a Monday game, but we're filming it now because the weekend has been good so far. It's Sunday night we're filming this, and we've got quite a few games to talk about. Some interesting results. Very interesting results. But before we get into the games, before we dissect a little bit and banter and whatever, let me tell you who I'm joined by today. Next to me, we have the man he's feeling himself today, right? He's in a great mood. I don't know why. You will see soon. I'm in a great mood as well, so and partly because of why.
I'm glad to be here. Always an honour.
Exactly,
Vice captaincy,
nice.
rightfully back
There
in
we
my
go,
rightful
there we
place.
go.
Feels good. Feels good to be home.
It is good to see you. Opposite him, you guys were asking for him. He said, "Where has he been?" I've seen the comments. Where is he? Where is he?
Where's he?
Where's Haywan?
Where's Haywan?
Where's all of that? Has he been sacked? Has he been sold to another show? Oh, he's here.
No one will take him.
Hey! How long has it been? Has it been long enough?
Well,
People are commenting. I think it was that long.
For so long. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time.
How long has it actually been?
What was your last episode?
Like a month ago, fam.
Mount Rushmore. The Cantona one. How long was that as well?
Long time ago.
See, at the end, he didn't know where Cantona played, so we had to give him some time off.
Little time out, man.
Go
Come on,
work
bro.
on yourself a little bit.
Reflect.
Well, it's been a long time. Man.
Reflect. And next to him,
Is I was like, no, man,
We're trying to build it up, man. We're trying to build it up. You cut it off, man.
fresh from your second appearance inside the social.
Oh, yes.
Hey!
Yes. It's a brilliant appearance. I loved it. Every moment of it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Spoke about Amorim, spoke about United.
Very exciting times.
That was before the match. Obviously, now we're here after the match. We're going to speak about that
We
as well
are.
today. So yeah, I mean, that is everyone who's here today. If you guys are excited to listen or if you guys are new here, please stick around. We are the greatest football podcast in the UK, maybe even the world.
facts.
You know, you never know. And if you are not new here, thanks for coming back. Okay. If you want to listen to us on audio version, Spotify, iTunes, everything, links in the description. If you are listening to us on audio right now and you are driving and you want to continue doing that, give us a little thumbs up or I don't know
5
what
stars.
it is. 5-star rating. That's how it goes. I'm trying to learn the audio game. And if you want to watch us and maybe you've only ever listened to us on audio and you don't even know what the faces are behind these voices,
Some good looking lads.
you go on YouTube, type in SDS, and you will finally know what Faisal looks like. And I'm sure you'll be very surprised. Not telling you
In a good way.
Yeah.
In a good way. In a good way.
Specify pleasantly or unpleasantly. They call me.
He's actually a white English lad from where is he from? Bath.
Yeah,
But,
from Bath.
but they always wonder like, why can't he speak English?
Why is this guy struggling?
And they see the way he looks. Like, what?
You said they call you. What do they call you? A lot of things.
Sergio.
Sergio's
one of them. I've heard Sergio.
Pedro.
What Spanish names?
Pedro. Roberto.
Yeah,
Martinez.
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
All right, the first game we're going to talk about, I mean, it's only right. It was the biggest fixture of the weekend going into the weekend anyways. Quick story as well before we speak about the game. I was speaking to Fuad the night before. And...
Something's going on between you two.
What?
You
Friends
called
off.
him
Faisal was in the call as well.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's making
Jealous,
sure.
mate, just because you was
Making
left
sure.
out, yeah?
I was speaking to Fuad the night before. I said, listen, man, you're playing Spurs, you're playing City tomorrow. I said, you lot do well against City. You're their bogey team. And he said, yeah, but not at the Etihad. That's what he said. Yeah, but not at the Etihad.
Factually.
Because he told me he was going on a live watch along for the club.
Yeah.
I said, oh, it's going to be nice if you beat them. Yeah, but not at the Etihad.
It's not gonna happen.
It's our ground where they struggle.
Yeah.
I said, come on, man. He goes, nah. You didn't believe.
Whoa.
You didn't believe.
Then I said, oh, no, they got no Romero, no Van de Ven. He goes, yes.
Yeah, see?
See?
There's logic to every madness. When I see Dragusin, when I see Ben Davis, when I see...
I see clean sheet. That's what I see.
Wow. The last time you beat City,
When was that?
weren't there a game where you beat City where both of them two out as well?
When? Emerson.
Yeah, when Emerson
That was at our ground, not at the Etihad.
Ah, okay.
See,
Okay.
guys.
Okay, at the Etihad. So you're saying at the Etihad?
At the Etihad,
You had
I
zero
think-
confidence
I think
going into it.
We won in 2016, and then I think the Harry Kane 3-2 one.
Yes.
3 years ago.
Yes.
as well.
A long
Jose,
time
2
ago.
wins in like 8
Yes,
years.
okay.
A long time ago, but obviously you're right.
Things
to
have
not believe.
changed.
Things have changed, right? You went to the Etihad, you won 4-0, right? I mean, I'd like to know how that's done.
Brother,
That is crazy.
I mean, I feel like every Arsenal fan watching this right now, get your notepad out, get the 90 minutes out. You know, like you do with the Inter games.
I'll do that.
Just learn.
I think you're
Because
right.
they said to me, when you go to the Etihad, you can't attack, apparently.
Same, yeah, true.
You have to sit back and absorb. And I was like, but why? We play the Ange way. We play the Tottenham way.
It's all why, mate.
Fair play to Ange. Because as much as you could say he went going forward, last game against Ipswich, he said he left the team too wide open. And he's going to tweak some things. And I went, international break now. You got 2 weeks to fix this. Let's see what you bring. He said, Maddison, come back into midfield, my friend. Forget the bench. I need you back. Kulu, back on the wing you go, brother. Basuma and Sarr, blacked force in the middle right there. Strength!
Icy freeze.
Look at the strength! Yeah. And
worst of the
we
worst.
let them know.
The worst of it was the super star. You're trying to find something. You're trying to find. I saw you. You're looking for a link.
My brain was right.
That's what they got in common. Trying to find something.
So look, of course. You went to the Etihad. You played attacking football. You know
way.
all of that, and of course,
real men.
and you guys got the win rightfully so. 4-0 is not a win. 4-0 is different, right?
Domination.
Yes, you guys. We'll go through the goals. Some of the goals were like the first couple of goals were unbelievable. The run in behind from Maddison, the ball from Kulusevski, so good. Some of the goals, but first let's talk about City. I know I don't want to rain your parade, but they're just 5 losses in a row, 3 league losses in a row. This you look at City now, and you're just like, ugh.
And we started it.
No, but it's true
Brother,
Yeah, you started it.
We started it.
The 5 losses in a row, they're the first one and the
and
fifth
the
one.
5th one. Yep, you did.
You want
Camera,
to know a fun fact? The team that Pep Guardiola has lost most to in his career, Tottenham Hotspurs, 9 times.
Wow.
Once upon a time, you know what he was calling us? Harry Kane FC.
He did.
Come link us, Pep!
How rude.
Disrespectful.
Yuck.
4 goals.
That was the day.
How greedy!
That's greed. That's greed.
How greedy!
That's gluttony. That's glutton, bro.
It's glutton. It's shiesty still.
But I feel like with City,
Stop saying that one. You stop saying that.
I like that. No, I like
you
that.
stop saying
That's
that.
we got
I can't lie.
No.
Hey, 4-0 away
Say
at
that
Etihad.
for your United side.
That's
Say that for your United.
That is shiesty, bro. 4-0 is
We ain't claiming that one. We ain't claiming that one.
So listen, City.
Let's talk about City.
City 5 losses in a row. Is it done? Is it done? The thing is, the reason why I don't know why I'm so scared to say it because I don't want to make an edit.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Yep.
when City win the league.
Yep.
Someone make an edit. Me in the compilation.
Yeah.
It's done for City.
Yeah, they're over.
You know what? I'm gonna give you that clip. It's over.
Oh.
Manchester City. It's done this season. Write this season off. You're not winning the league.
Yes.
It's done.
Finish, bro.
I'm pissed off.
You actually lost it. You actually said it.
I went for it.
Mark
He said it.
no,
I can't believe you
I went
said
for
it.
it.
I like it.
Wow.
I like it.
I can't.
But you
Yeah, I like
agree?
you went for it. I don't.
Is
agree.
it done?
No. Bro, how many times?
It's
Well, you would
not
explain.
though, is it? It's not, is it?
You would have understood this as well. How many times have we counted these
Not
guys
this
out?
though. Not like
we've
this.
never seen this. Don't get me wrong. This is as the dark as the depths have been for Manchester City. We have to all acknowledge that. This is their squad, something that people have noticed as well, and rightfully so. You look at their squad, how it's been developing right now. It's a bit of an aging squad. Gundogan and Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva's been convinced to stay at Manchester City for a couple of seasons now. Kyle Walker was convinced to stay again. How did that look in that 4th goal, Fuad? Looked like it was a bad decision to keep him on.
Their squad is a mishmash. If you look at it, you got the older guys like that
Yeah.
who are 30 plus, looking
Then
like
you've
their
got the
legs have
Savinhos.
been
Yeah.
rinsed, basically.
Yeah.
You've almost got the what I call the guys who are meant to be in their prime, the Gvardiols, the KDBs, Haaland. They're meant to be the new force. You got the youngsters, Doku, Savinho, who, my eyes, are they looking like they're of the caliber, in my opinion? But there's an overhaul, in my opinion, that needs to happen in that
Has to
squad.
be.
And I think for this season, Haaland's goals have almost papered over some of the cracks because I think he's got like 60% of their goals.
Yeah.
But in that type of game, I'm sorry, eyes need to be on Haaland. And we're going to talk about some of the other players as well. But so many times in this Man City team, people will say, Haaland doesn't get enough touches. City maybe don't play towards him. And I'm like, in that game, you had three golden chances.
Big chances.
2 of them before we even scored.
Yeah.
And you completely fluffed your lines. And games like that, when I see Dragusin, when I see Ben Davis, and you're Erling Haaland, I expect you to grab the game by the scruff of the neck at some point.
Absolutely.
I expect you to take the game to us and make us feel scared of you. We didn't feel scared.
Facts, but context is important as well. You mentioned 16 goals. Bear in mind, those 16 goals came from like 3 or 4 games. Hat tricks, super hat trick.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think the last couple games, I think he's only scored 1 goal, bro.
In the 5-game run, yeah.
Against Brighton.
And
they lost that game.
He's only scored 1 goal. But I hate to say it, and I don't like the guy because of what he did to Real Madrid. He took an award from us, which should have never happened. An absolute fraud. An absolute fraud. However, as bad as it is, it comes down to him.
But no one man can
Here's the
have
thing.
that much power.
But
here's the thing. Kanye said it.
That's a great power reference. I love that.
But it's true though.
Great song.
But it's true though. I get it. Yes, Rodri is changed so much, but
it's him, man.
Is that too easy of an
no,
excuse?
yeah, it's too easy of an excuse to have 5-game losing streak.
No,
But also,
no, I'm not.
if that is the reason, you're welcome. It was against us, so they got injured.
You're doing that.
This is nasty.
Evil twin. Evil Sharky's here. I can't lie. Evil Sharky.
This
I
is
can't lie.
nasty.
No, I can't lie. That's gonna hurt.
Get the hand down.
I like
That's
Rodri
gonna
as well.
hurt you. No, I'm saying doing
You
all
are
this,
some
it happened
nasty
against us. That's gonna hurt. If Saka goes down, if Odegaard goes down, brother,
They laughed at Rodri's ACL.
brother.
They laughed at Bente's ACL. We gon' spin the block, baby. We gon' split. You think we forgot about Bente's ACL? Don't piss me off.
But the thing with City is the main thing that Rodri brings whenever he's on a football pitch is control.
Yes.
Does he started scoring goals in the last couple of seasons, of course, but he gives you control. There is a balance in the team. Gundogan is a player I like, but you can clearly see that he's so much of a different dynamic when Rodri's on the football pitch.
But bro,
It's okay, you can say it.
put the shawarma on the bag.
You can
I
say
said
it,
it
bro.
last time. Put the shawarma. I said it
That's
last.
rude.
I sat here last time and you said,
I respect
"Are
that.
you sure about what?"
Yeah, I remember that
Put the
actually.
kebab
Yeah.
in the bag.
Fair enough.
He's
Fair enough.
out
But
here, bro.
I still wouldn't go that far, but
Levy was right.
gives you control, and right now City have no control. They couldn't stop Spurs in transition. Even some of the football Spurs were playing. We criticised Ange, and we said he was naive when things were going wrong. Our apologies should now be as loud as our disrespect was. Because the level of football that they were playing at the Etihad was ridiculous.
For sure.
They stuck by it the whole way.
For sure.
In all phases of the pitch against the City
For
team.
sure, but they lost at home to Ipswich last week. That is Spurs.
I know, but it is
it's
Spurs.
mad. Okay,
City made it
Spurs
easy.
beat City 4-0 at Etihad. It is a shock result.
It's a mad thing.
But
City made it easy.
because of how bad City have been and how unpredictable Spurs are, I'm not crazy shocked at that result. I don't know why. Because
I hear it. Because we've also got a weird stranglehold over City
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And City are going through this weird phase now. But I genuinely feel like the Rodri thing, I heard it for like a game, 2 games, 3 games. 5 games in, you know he's not going to be there, bro. If you're telling me, okay, that's the reason, you're telling me the rest of the season it's fine if they just capitulate because Rodri's not there. Guys, we're a one-man team. When the hell was City a one-man team? Rodri was a key part. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. No, he was
and you're going to need to replace that in January. I said
sure.
that's what they're going to need to kind of get back in the race.
For sure.
But to just brush that off, for Haaland to miss the chances that he had,
Yeah.
for Foden to put in the type of performance he did
He
as
has
well.
been.
That's
he
one.
has
That's
been
one
putting
person as well. I think both goals, the first goal and the second
You want to
goal.
talk about Mr. Kyle?
No, it's not supposed to what left back.
Gvardiol,
Mr. Gvardiol.
Gvardiol,
The Erling Haaland of
By the way,
defenders.
I'm not saying. Hold on. Yeah,
He
I-
was stinky. I guess
I
he
can't
lost.
Can you
lie.
do your primary job?
Yeah. I can't lie. I'm not saying he's shit. I'm not saying he's bad. That first goal, Kulu,
Too easy.
he should have never, Kulu should have never got that ball. Because Gvardiol had a massive yard in front of him, bro.
Yep.
The second goal, careless.
Yep.
Careless. But that Kyle Walker, brother.
That's washed. I'm
You
happy
know
to
what?
say
Yeah.
that's washed.
I respect his legacy.
You have to.
All-time
It
right back.
wasn't my all-time 11.
Facts. Same.
I can't
It was
believe
horror.
But on
but
that
yeah.
date, for the 4th goal, for you to cheekily look at a fresh Timo Werner, just
And
off the bench,
Timo's far.
and you said to him, come,
Go
me
on.
and you, foot rate,
You lost.
burn.
You gave the only thing that Timo Werner's good at,
Literally
invitation.
on a plate.
Here you go, brother. Here you go, brother.
I said when it was 3-0 and them two were coming on Johnson and Werner, I said, nah, is this, we're taking a piss now. Like, this is how we're balling out now. And if these two come on and do something, yeah, City might be rubbed. They went 1-2, off you go, 4-0. And I was just like, bro, that defense, Johnny Stones in the first half obviously got subbed off, but I just feel like there's so many pieces of City almost falling apart. Whether it's Haaland missing the goals, whether it's Foden not creating, whether it's KDB out injured, Rodri out injured, the defense looks all over the place. That's why I think, in terms of what you were saying at the start, I do think this is almost like a new issue that City are going through.
Oh, okay.
It's not like previous years where Pep is figuring it out.
No,
and
it's not like that. It's definitely not like that.
Game week 14, it will click and boom.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's this year. This year might be the year where they have to go January and say, all right, what you got in the bank? Because all you got me was Savinho in the summer.
It's not for this. I don't think it's to complete this season.
It's part of a bigger overhaul.
Yes, exactly. It's clear to see. Like you said, the aging squad. You look at Kyle Walker's like 34, De Bruyne's like 33, Gundogan's 34. Yeah. You know, you even got a couple 30-year-olds, 31-year-olds, Bernardo Silva's, Kovacic is 30, I think. Yeah, so you got a lot of that, you know, and so they have to, of course, make a new squad now, and you got great managers like Alex Ferguson. You got,
I was about to say,
you know, probably the only one like that who's been there for over a decade.
And
that's built multiple different teams, but he knew when to start working on the next era. But what happened there is in that middle part, there's a couple of years guys didn't win stuff. Remember?
04 to 06.
04, Arsenal Invincibles, 05 Chelsea, 06 Chelsea, and then you guys did 3 in a row of your new squad. Yeah. There's 3 years in a row you didn't win the league. I'm not saying City will go 3 years in a row without winning the league, maybe, but they will definitely, I think, have a year this season where maybe we never know next season. But they've won 4 in a row, 5 out of the last 6 or something like that. I think this is the season where the league's done for them. They can look at other competitions. Liverpool, of course, are looking like they're going to take it. Obviously, still a long way to go. And then let's see what they do for next season and the season after. But I think it might be early to say this season, I think, is done. But
it's done.
But they've got to work. They've got to start building a new squad. You know? And Rodri's 27, so Rodri's going to be still there. Rodri's fine. Next season, Rodri's back. He's the main man. He might even get an armband. But they've got to start building a new squad now. Because this is... And I think the players... The thing that City had the edge over everyone was this. You know, when you do something so many times, you know you can do it again. Yeah. Whereas you see City in the league and City in the Champions League were two different teams. Yeah. For so long. Yeah. City were in the league competing against Liverpool, one of the greatest teams to ever play in the Premier League. When Liverpool getting 97 points, okay, we'll get 98. It's fine. Liverpool getting a 99, we'll get 100. Or Liverpool getting over 90 plus points.
Inevitability.
Liverpool won 15 games in a row. City won 15 games in a row as well. Yeah. Arsenal won 14 out of 16 with a draw, which was City. Liverpool won 16 out of 15 and drew against Arsenal. I mean, City won 15 as well. Like City in the league, it's like it doesn't matter.
It's them.
On the last day, City on the last day of the league were competing for the league with Liverpool 2 different times and with Arsenal once last season, and they never fumbled it. There was even a time when they were losing. Yeah. To Aston Villa 2-0, and they came back and won 3-2. Like City had the mentality where it's fine. Whereas the same City in those same years were going in the Champions League, losing against Lyon, losing against the Spurs, losing against these teams because they hadn't done it. When they haven't done something, so they hadn't done the Champions League. When you have done something, you're gonna stumble. Now I think they're in a point where they've done the league, but I think now the players are at a point where it looks like the first time in years they're questioning if they can do it now.
Oh, do you
it looks to me the first time in years where they're like mental fatigue.
Are they drunk on winning?
Plus, a lot of injuries has affected their. I don't think it's drunk of winning. I think they're obsessed with winning. I don't think it's because they wouldn't have won 4 in a row with the treble in there. I think it's a mixture of the fatigue and so many injuries. I think they're kind of battered and bruised mentally, where they're kind of like. A bit of excuses starting to waver in the camp. Maybe, I don't know what's like behind the scenes, but maybe the energy is a bit different. Now you're going into games, it's not, there's mentally, it's whatever it is, it's all mental. Yeah. But it's this, and on the other side, on the flip side, Liverpool, we've seen today, we're going to talk about it, we've seen a couple times this season, they're losing the Arsenal result where they got the Salah late equaliser. Yeah. We're going to talk about today's one where they got the late winner and they're losing Southampton. Liverpool, the opposite, where they have that thing of that attitude of, we're going to win it. A lot can change between now and the end of the season, but that's why I think City's not winning this league title. But I think they still do well in the cups, maybe.
I really think it could be the other way around this year as well, where, okay, maybe the league is not there for us, but Champions League, they've won it. And they've still got players with the experience and still got quality to be able to make a difference in 2-leg games, in my opinion. So I don't think it's almost like, they're going to go trophyless this year or whatever. As you said, I still think they'll be competitive in the cups, but maybe the league might be too much of a stretch, especially with the kind of standard that Liverpool are setting. Liverpool are setting we're winning every game bar the Forest one, basically. And it's like, if they create enough of a gap, which is now 8 points, then next week they do some damage. That's 11 points at December.
That's a title decider. That's a title decider.
It's a 6-pointer, essentially.
It's a title decider.
But I also, you don't want to make definitive statements. I think I said it last week, in November. because there's still so much of the season to go.
Sharky's made about
But
2 or
it's
3 of
looking
them.
more
We're
and
12
more.
games
No,
in,
it's-
man. At the
it's
same
Stand,
time,
bro.
more and
Stand
more.
on business.
But no,
Stand
I
on
am.
business,
I
bro.
don't-
They
I
ain't
don't-
winning shit.
I don't think they are.
Stand
Wait,
on
trophy
business.
list.
No, no, no.
Trophy
Nah, I think
list.
the league's done. I think the
Trophy
league's gonna help
list,
them.
bro.
But
Stand on
if they're not
business,
gonna do
bro.
it, City.
FaZe is back.
I don't know about this dude. I don't know when he's being genuine and when he's trolling.
I'm being dead serious. And we can't use that narrative. Oh, City will come back now after New Year's. It's different now. Like you can clearly see it. And I look at certain players and, bro, when are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
I looked at Foden last season, and again, I'm not gonna say what Liban is saying with the luxury player nonsense. I think
play the season.
I think last season what he did was amazing. But I'm looking at last season. Last season he had the person behind him. That person behind him is no longer there now. Now this is your. I looked because that's been narratives about Foden. Oh, he hasn't been starting. Pep this, Pep that. Pep is not using him. Cool. Spurs. You played at the 10. Your position, brother. Where were you?
Agreed,
didn't-
it's a poor
There was no
performance.
intent. There was no
Yeah,
intent.
but also the team is categorically different to last season. I agree that we expect the same level of performance when you are in the ball in attacking positions. You should be Foden that we saw last season. I completely agree with you. But to say almost that because last season he had that foundation behind him, yeah. But that we asked him, what were we asking of Phil Foden? How many years have you been carried by the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, all these guys who are in your position? When you're in your position and the team is set behind you, perform. Performed. Now the team is in a team like in a mad
But
situation.
Is that not what great players do though?
Adversity.
Where even when the chips are down, they're the ones that dig you out. And the thing is I feel like, as what you just said there, every year he was almost given okay, you're a bit part player this year. Okay, this year we're going to play you on the right. Okay, last year was the year where KDB's out,
the keys are yours.
make the position yours. And he did.
Yeah.
PFA player of the year. And then it feels like
If you
this
don't
year,
repeat
it's
it, it
almost
feels-
like
yeah.
we're giving him the quiet boy, you know, oh, he's only little Foden.
No, it's
Nah,
not good
bro.
enough. It's not
you
good
became big boy Foden, so now
Last
we're going to
season.
treat you like big boy.
Yeah.
And if you don't perform, especially in games like this, come on, man.
It's not good enough from Foden
At
this
home?
season, for sure.
Oh, nah.
There's a bigger issue though. Yes, Foden could have played better. Haaland could have done better. But sometimes when the whole team is going through something like this and it's not clicking, it's just not going to click. You might have, he might have Haaland might have scored a hat-trick today, but City might still be shit next week. So it's like one game you can have a good game, but there's a bigger problem for City. They've lost 5
Underlying
in a row.
issues,
There's a
underlying
lot
issues.
more than just why didn't you turn up this game?
Do you guys think the players are looking at Pep like, you ain't the same?
Nah. Do you know what I think?
Is it a Pep thing?
I think
Because I feel like
it's
the
twofold.
injuries as
cameras
well,
goes
though,
on
man.
Pep.
It's twofold because I think the players are to blame, of course, because they're the ones on the pitch and they've set a standard. But then with Pep as well, I think this is the first time where he's having
Adversity.
to evolve again, if that makes sense. Because when he first came in, you had the Kollarovs and the cliches and all that, man. And he had like bring me my guys, Edison, Bravo, whoever it was.
Yeah.
He got all his guys in. He built his team out. 4 or 5 years, he's dominated the league.
Yeah.
And now it's that period of the great thing that Fergie used to do. New team now. New team
Regeneration.
now. And now it's a case of, I don't think he got ahead of the curve enough, in my opinion. And if you look at City's past couple of windows, it's been underwhelming. In the summer, they only brought Savinho.
Yeah. One thing I
create
want
a
to say
dynasty
though,
is
one
not
thing I
easy,
want to say though is I know I've said some strong statements and all of that. If City beat Liverpool at Anfield, I think that's gonna be enough to spring them back.
If City what?
They were just
If
done
City-
5 minutes ago.
City-
Shaq.
No,
City win next week. What are you
If
gonna
they
do?
Bro, they
beat
were just
City
done.
at Anfield,
They were just done 5 minutes ago.
no,
They're not
I'm
winning
saying,
anything.
they beat City-
Keep going.
I think honestly, he sat down and he clocked. He's like, bro, what did I
I'm
just
gonna
say?
be on a man clock.
What I said is gonna be a preview.
No.
Yeah.
See if I was gonna. I said, you know what?
Man City, the club might do it.
Yeah.
They might even, the club might
I
even
don't
kick
care
him.
about City fans. I have one of the most famous clips of Leicester's history is me saying no one cares about City. Right? I don't care about City or City fans. I'm telling the truth. What I'm saying is, I was thinking in that time. Yes, I've written them off. I don't think they're going to the league now. But what I'm saying is, I was thinking, how could they turn around if they were to? A win at Anfield is a big result mentally for the players and the fans.
I hear it.
So I realized I was looking at the fixtures when we guys talking, and their next league game, of course, is that
It's
game
Anfield.
at Anfield.
It's Anfield.
They don't win. Even the best City would go and draw at Anfield.
Yeah.
They would struggle there. That game, the magnitude of that game, Arne Slot's first time coming up against Pep in the league like that. If City went after 5-game loss, go to Anfield, Liverpool fans are going to be pumped. The atmosphere is going to be crazy. Liverpool should do the job.
Yeah.
And City do something magical and win there. I think City players will kind of be like, you know what? That's it now. We can turn it around. And the fixtures after are pretty good for them. But with something like this, with bad run of games like this and all of that, it's just something big can change, like a big result like that can change it. That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Weirdly enough, like the Brighton game, I feel like I'm in a bit of deja vu. Like last time I was on, they actually started the game all right. I think if we were mentioning
First 10
it as
minutes,
well.
yeah,
The
they were
first 10
cooking us.
minutes,
Haaland had
he
that
would-
chance.
He had a huge chance, which you would have expected him to score. He dilly-dallied a little bit, tried to counter to his left.
touches or something.
It's so funny that the Brighton game, in which they were bested towards the end, they started that game really well as well. It's so interesting that we obviously understand the underlying issues are there and they cannot be ignored. But City, for some reason, in the first 10 minutes of the game, are still a dangerous team if they are. So they could decide a game. They could go to Anfield, get a couple of early goals, and maybe they see a result out. But those underlying issues will always be there. I think we'll be doing a disservice to this game if we don't shout out some of the Spurs boys.
Come on, man. I was just about to say, bro.
Because for me...
I know what the Arsenal fans do.
Yeah.
They take up all the time with City and then, Spurs.
and
Forget about it, man.
So for me...
Talk about my boys, please.
Brother, for me, Kulusevski has spoken about him before on the pod.
Big Guna.
Again, he might be a big gooner, but he's a ridiculous footballer, is what he is. That is what we cannot deny.
Sexy.
It's almost one-man transitions. Kulu what?
Sexy.
But that's your words, not mine. But we talk about him playing out wide. We thought it's just done for him. That's a lot. That chapter's closed for him. You don't want to see him out there. We're going to see him being given the keys inside. What a ridiculously good job he did out there again.
Crazy.
One-man transitions, almost starting them by himself. And that was a big way that Spurs had to win that game in transition because City were all over the place. But Kulusevski with a bit of magic, a bit of nutmegs, a bit of twisting of his hips. He showed us again this guy is one of the best players in the league this season so far. A player who a lot of people haven't spoken about as well for me, Dominic Solanke, is going under the radar with some of these ridiculous performances, bro.
The hold up that play was.
He will never be a Harry Kane, right? We can all understand that. And that is always going to be a tough job to fill. But what he's doing is quietly going about his job and executing it to a team. I'm an outlet if you need me to be. I will be the outball if it's not looking
That's
like...
one thing we haven't been doing enough.
I agreed. You haven't been getting that ball to him enough. But again, he's showing you very, very good passing, strength in transition, running with the ball. This is a very, very good season so far.
There was one moment was in the second half. Yes, he assisted Pedro Porro, the cutback.
Good decision.
There was one moment, he held two players.
Get off me.
No. Slap him.
Do it. Don't do the leave man.
He moved, pressed, but the pass was available there. But he patiently waited for
Kulusevski to go.
and then made the pass to him.
Yeah.
That's great. That reminded me. I looked at it, I was like, Harry Kane.
Yeah. His IQ has actually impressed me. Like
So
I
underrated.
I thought, okay, he's a strong boy, he can finish, but some of his passing, his link-up play, I'm like, bro, he's actually a very intelligent player. But someone else who I think needs his flowers, James Maddison.
That's exactly what talk to us, brother.
James Maddison.
Jameis.
Brother, what a performance. And it comes off the back of a couple of games where he's been dropped. Yeah. People are questioning, is Maddison really that guy? As they always do. This is
we questioned him last episode.
Listen, I said Kulu has basically come into that
Take your
midfield
chain.
and taken your
Yes,
chain.
it was the
brother.
reality.
Can we get something back?
Let's see a reaction.
This was the type of performance we've been looking for. And the first goal, we talked about it. The run for it, that made the pass easier. Kulusevski well done on the pass, but that run made it. And then the finish for the second one. Weaker foot, left foot dink. And Sonny, brilliant play as well to hold it up and just sold free man this way. See you later. But I think for him, getting back in that midfield and almost owning it as well when Kulusevski's not there, this is what I feel like Andrew's looking for as well. I've got Basuma and Sarr next to you, giving you the protection. Give us that creativity. Get back to those levels
and
consistently.
And last but not least, Vicario.
You know what? Shake my hand. Because I wanted to bring him up as well.
3 crucial saves. The first one, I know you mentioned Haaland. There was one, that first time left foot, and he made that save in the first 10 minutes. That was crucial.
That was
and then the second one, the second one was mad. That KDB pass, the reflection.
Yeah.
Wallah, my face.
The reflection reminds you of playing. The reflection of it. The mirror. Huh? No, the reflection.
The reflex.
But it was so good that it's like you were looking in a reflection.
It was the reflection of Brian Faisal.
Yes.
Yes.
There we
You
go.
poet.
I like it. Yeah.
You poet.
That's the boy, bro. That's what he's talking
For a
about.
second, I lost it. 1 second.
Don't worry.
You got it back. That's what we're here for.
You might pull it back. Crucial saves.
Because he's been questioned on set piece as well. And then there was one corner that literally you almost felt like City went, put it on him.
Yeah.
We're going to target that.
Yeah.
And he
That's
just
the
went,
right tactic, usually.
let me grab that.
Usually that's
I
right
was like,
tactic.
it is. Normally it works, but not on that day.
Not today.
And understand now, we've come to Manchester
Understand it
twice. We understand Manchester.
You understand
We came
Manchester
to your
now.
side, gave you 3.
Thank you.
We gave them 7. Oh, you went there.
brother.
Come on,
You
my bro.
understand Manchester City,
Did you keep clean sheet as well?
No,
We kept two of them. We kept two of them.
Yeah, and I like that you scored an extra one on them, just to remind them that Manchester's red.
The City's ours. The City's ours.
It's true. We're saying you couldn't do that last season at home.
No.
Beat City.
They need to.
We needed to give that to them last year so we can get the little Carabao, play the kids, let us qualify.
Yeah.
And then this league was just this was the real link.
was an agreement.
Come back me. You know what I'm saying? But last season that was a little gimme.
Like cheeky little business first.
Makes sense. Let's move on to the next game. Southampton against Liverpool.
That's a
Down
massive game.
south of England, St Mary's. Wow, 5 goals scored. Back and forth, back to back. 3-2 to Liverpool in the end. What's Russell Martin doing?
He's doing what these new promoted managers do, Fuad.
Slap him.
There has to be a balance. And our mate, a friend of the show, Rory, said something about Haaland. Do you remember when Haaland, before he was signed, it will be disrespectful to the establishment.
Yeah.
Some of these managers are disrespectful to the establishment of the
Thank you
Premier
very
League.
much.
We have to speak about how whenever these guys come into the league, we understand you cooked in the Championship. We understand the football was beautiful down there. But my brother, this is the big leagues.
Adapt.
You have to adapt. And if you don't, you will go back.
You saw it with Vince's company last season.
We saw it with
and
Vincent
he got the job at
Kompany.
Bayern Munich. So maybe Russell Martin. It's Real Madrid.
Carlos leaving soon.
Hey.
Carlos leaving.
Is that the plan now?
There might be some
Play
upside.
pretty football and hope for the
And
best.
hope for the best.
Yeah, fail upwards. So I don't.
Yeah, but you have to adapt to the Premier League. You must respect the establishment. At times, they were just comical in the way that they were allowing Liverpool to get back into that game. Some of those goals is just like, I'd hate to be a Southampton fan and watch what's going on.
That first goal made
What
no
is the
sense.
keeper thinking,
It
man?
made no sense. Like that three people made no sense.
I was
the
going
guy
to
who
say,
got
the
the
defenders are getting off
the
scot
goalkeeper.
free.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
the goalkeeper. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Defender, the first defender. What are you doing? And that Jack Stevens brother.
This would have been a
That's
chance to do.
assistance.
Yeah, it was assist. It was assist. Here you go. It's almost like he go, brother. That's assist. He got the FPL assist. Joke, man.
Literally. But this,
Stuff like that, I would hate. Imagine that's your club.
But it's what they've been instructed to do from the first game of the season.
I
this
was going to
season.
say, at
They've been
Spurs, we've
conceding.
gone through that a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you
Where
know,
we-
you
where we
understand
kinda
a bit, yeah.
Played out the back continuously. But the thing is, we have our frustrations, but I believe we have the quality players to be able to do
personnel.
it.
We've seen
The
when it
personnel
works,
to
for
do
We've
it.
seen when it works.
they don't have it.
Southampton, you do not have the personnel. Why are you trying to
than
play
dribbling.
like
Other than
prime
dribbling.
Barca? I'm sorry. Get that ball long to Onuachu
Yeah.
and let him work his magic.
That brother
'cause
was
when
moving crazy.
He was moving nuts.
Yeah.
6'7".
Yeah.
You become a Route 1 team when
Yeah.
you have that type of weapon.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And I saw this when we was doing our predictions. I said to them, there is no way Southampton are not 20th at the end of the season.
Oh, absolutely.
Purely because I don't think Russell Martin is going to change his ways.
Yeah.
And the way those 3 goals went in, literally 3 gifts. Liverpool, you're struggling. Come. We'll give you 3 points.
Yep.
Pointless. So for Liverpool, as much as maybe they weren't at the races today, bro, sometimes you just got to dig it out in an ugly way. Do you know what I mean? Salah maybe, obviously, you got the 2 goals today, but I don't think his performance was electric.
No.
But
It's up to the
sometimes-
60. It was up to the 60 minute. I
Yeah.
think when it was 2-0 down. 2-1 down.
Yeah.
And they realized like, yo, like
I need to pull my finger out.
I need those 3 points.
That's what big players do, right?
Big plays, difference makers, bro.
Erling Haaland, take note.
Difference makers. That pass he made to Darwin Núñez that first time.
Stay
left-
humble, huh?
Huh?
Stay humble.
Stay humble.
He's talking to you, Ali.
Wallah. Alhamdulillah, what's happening to you, man?
Nah, he said stay humble and look what happened.
I don't like this miserable Madrid fan,
I hate them. I absolutely hate them. I absolutely hate them. But Salah, I love him, man. I love him. That pass to Darwin Núñez when he's credited to Luis Diaz that he missed. The first time finish, Gravenberch, great assist. Gravenberch, great assist. And then, of
You say
course,
first time finish. It's a bad touch. Like you say first time finish. I wanted you to talk about the Gravenberg pass.
I think he meant it.
Oh, come on.
Because where the keeper was. Because where the keeper was.
he meant it.
What are you telling me? You knew where the keeper was.
He meant it.
Yeah, bro. Like if you just touch it there.
You guys are being kind.
No, so he said his touch was so heavy, it went all the way over there.
Being so serious. I think that was a bad touch. But we give him credit because it's
Do you think maybe he saw the keeper in his eye and then he changed it
Yeah,
last second?
that's
and
why-
then
that's why it looks a bit
even
clean.
if he saw that, I still think he was trying to control it for him. He wasn't.
Nah.
Come on,
He
guys.
improvised.
Let's be
He
honest.
improvised.
I'm
To
actually.
improvise means intention.
Yes, he had
Yes.
intentions.
Okay. I'm gonna disagree.
I don't think
How
this
can
is
you
that
question
bad where it went all the way over
Mohamed
there.
Salah.
Yeah, you're trying to do that thing. I can you guys trying to do that.
Do you know- do you know, I
He's
feel
trying to
like
make me do that.
This was trying to make up for the slander of Slot.
Oh,
praise
Stuart, should we
Salah.
talk about that?
I'm seeing your game here.
No, we're catching him.
Fans can't enter the city of Liverpool.
Bro, you're not allowed. You got to ask
when
me.
did he say? When did he
I
say?
got to ask Ryan, and then he got to give you
We're
the green
catching
light.
him. We're catching him on Wednesday, innit? We're catching him on Wednesday. Let's just
Okay,
see
but
what
when did
happens.
he say
You're
Slot will be
not
sacked?
allowed. I'm surprised he's not going to the game.
Hmm?
Surprised not
I
going
was
to the
thinking of going to the game.
game. Not allowed in the city.
After what I said, it's crazy.
When did he say Slot was going to be sacked? Because we're getting close.
December. We're getting very close.
Technically,
Couple of days left.
Technically,
Bro,
still happens.
I hope you have an apology video ready.
Ready on the day, on the
Thursday.
first of the year.
Thursday?
So we're catching on Wednesday. We're catching on Wednesday.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, for real. And Your Honor, I'm sorry.
We're catching on Wednesday. But let's see
That's what
what
we need to hear,
happens.
brother.
But I just think it was a must win after what happened to City, them losing,
Yeah.
them being 8 points ahead. After international break, Liverpool always managed to tricky games away from home. But I think fair play to.
But that's the thing. They've been cashing in every time. City have lost 3 league games in a row.
and they've managed
Those 3 game weeks, Liverpool have won all of them.
Every single
So
one.
they've made the gap big. It's like with us, the first 2 ones where City they've lost, we lost as well.
We
One of
dropped
them,
points.
Newcastle, and then we drew another one. Whereas, so they City
Opportunity lost. They're
the
taking
best-
every single
The
opportunity.
best thing is when you see City lose and you play it even and you
And
win.
you win.
It's amazing. So, and that's why Liverpool. That's why they're just like, making that gap bigger, and that's why next Sunday is gonna be a huge one, man.
But this game, they should honestly, truly, they should have
that?
lost this game.
That's
they
what
should
makes
have
champions.
lost. Like Konate made some silly errors. Robertson, that brother, I would have been laughed, fam. Send him to Ghana, fam. Send him anywhere.
Wait. Why Ghana?
I don't know.
Why Ghana?
To Iraq, I don't know. To send him to Ghana specifically.
Send it to Ghana.
Send it to Ghana specifically. Like, certain players. Send it to Ghana. But certain players didn't step up. They missed Trent. They missed McAllister when he came on in the second half. But Darwin Núñez, I think Luis Diaz. Let's see what Luis Diaz does against Fede Valverde though. Again on Wednesday. Let's see.
Have fun.
Let's see. No, he's not gonna have fun against Fede.
have fun.
Against Fede.
Yeah.
Against
Right
Fede
back
as a
Fede.
right back.
And then Ciso centre back.
He ain't having
Right
fun.
back.
Asensio,
Fede.
man.
Raul,
Asensio centre back.
Raul. Fede will lock him up.
Yeah.
Fede will sing to him. They call him Lucha. They call him You sing it. He's not gonna have fun.
Damn.
He's not gonna have
Well, listen, I mean, Liverpool ended up getting the win anyways. There was 2 penalties in that match. Southampton got the first one, scoring on the rebound. Armstrong, I think it was, missed
Yeah.
the first one. Kelleher saved the penalty. He's having a great season.
He is.
This is the one where, how long is Alisson even out for? Do we know?
How long is what, sorry?
Alisson out for.
Alisson out.
He was Ruben's come back in December.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Is he? But,
December.
but
Come
they've
back
been
soon.
fine. I've known they've conceded 2 today, but one was a penalty. It's not keepers. It's not a bad thing if keeper doesn't save a penalty, especially if he didn't give it away.
Yeah.
And then the other one was a good finish from
Well, the
Fernandes. It was a
penalty-
good goal from Fernandes.
The penalty that should not have been a
It was,
penalty.
it was outside the box, inside the
Dribbling
box.
one. Is it on dribbling?
Dribbling, by the way, speaking of, by the way,
Ridiculous.
Dribbling has won the most penalties in the Premier League this season.
But
I
it's
saw
that.
him,
But
it's you
I
guys,
saw
right?
him. I saw
Dallo.
him
Yeah.
against
It was
against
outside.
us with Dallo,
Yeah.
and that kid is something. He is actually a talent, and he was the outlet for the team at
He
times
was,
as well.
yeah.
He was ridiculous. Similar to Kulusevski, one man
carry up.
transitions.
Yeah.
I will do it myself. I will get us up the pitch. Brilliant performance from him. Was that in the
Shortest
box
socks
or
in the
not?
Premier League
No,
as
no,
well.
it was outside.
Shocks in the Premier League.
It was outside. It was
Reckon
outside.
it's outside?
It was outside. Let's be real. Like I don't get it.
Controversial one, yeah.
Bro, VAR, bro. Like
your job.
I could see it in my own bedroom, fam. You man have got 5 monitors.
Or the one with the purple
Yeah,
light.
but you got
Purple light.
you man.
different kind of lights.
There's Stockley Park. You're kinky for
Sometimes I change it though.
Sometimes
Sometimes I change it.
Kinky
Though.
Park.
Nah, sometimes I change it though.
What colour
Like,
you get?
sometimes red, sometimes.
Red is
Yo,
crazy.
red
Like-
is crazy.
And
And
just
then when you have the
Red light
latex
district.
on, what color is it?
huh?
Latex.
Ah.
Crazy, man. Now he's trying to-
As high as possible.
Yeah, this has gone left. This has gone left.
What? Yeah, I mean,
But that's outside. 100% outside.
Do you know one thing I was going to say as well, just quickly? I think there's some conversation from that section of fans where they're talking about it's not sustainable what Liverpool are doing at the moment, and
I was gonna bring that question up.
I don't think it's a question of that, because I think there's almost been an unrealistic standard set over the past couple of years where for 38 games of the season you have to be perfect for all 38.
Yeah.
We clearly have seen City are not at the level this year.
Absolutely.
I
not.
don't think Liverpool need to be perfect or perfect performance
They can
in
drop
every
points.
game.
Yeah.
They can drop points, and not every performance is going to be swashbuckling, attacking football.
Bingo! Bingo!
So for me, I just
Bingo.
think sometimes
Actually, I'm training for 2 more.
But for me, I just think it's overblown sometimes where performances are always needing to be 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just get
Like
the result, get out there.
we'll say like a cesspit.
Like a cesspit. Yeah. It's like a, you know what I mean?
And then they win the game and it's voila.
That's the full
There's a weird soundboard apparently that I wasn't aware of.
Yeah.
But if you know at home as well, let me know.
No, you're right.
Ticked all of them off.
I think there's
Should be a drinking game, by the way. Drink every time you hear
Have
something.
some as well. Drinking. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
What did you just say?
drinking game.
What drink? Astaghfirullah.
Oh, behind the camera, they started now. So astaghfirullah.
We've been asking if this was the whole sustainability question of Liverpool for years, and they've always been up there competing. So I think this isn't a problem for them. It hasn't been a problem for a while.
I said it a lot last season.
And they've had good defense records this season. It's just that
They have.
they've
But
had
last
one
season-
game now where they exceeded a lot of goals.
I think
Two
this
goals.
season they're more convincing than last season.
Okay, so was I right last season? We're saying then.
No, I mean, you of course.
say
it is.
Arsenal?
I said they were unsustainable throughout the whole season,
And it
getting
got-
a lot of
it
flack.
got
And I
proven.
said they were below the level of Arsenal and City last season. I
got-
came into saying that
they
this.
got proven right.
I'll be honest. I came into the season saying the same thing. At this point in time, they are proving me wrong. I have to admit they are because they're like what they're saying. They're leading the race right now. Of course.
So we're getting 2 apologies on Thursday.
Let's wait on it because
Oh,
we're
oh,
looking
wait.
at these performances and they're not quite
After
swashbuckling.
Madrid, I'm getting an apology from you. And now I know I need an apology from you as well.
We'll see.
Don't worry, I'm
I
here
thi-
to hold you accountable
Okay,
on behalf of Liverpool
No,
fans. Don't
on
worry.
behalf of Liverpool fans, no problem. But I think in general, like even the way that these games are going, will Salah be able to bail them out every single game week?
I can't
Yes.
like, I can't like.
Yeah, probably. Probably. The answer to that is probably yes.
Mohamed
But the,
zoned in.
but the difference for me this season
don't
from
know
last,
you though, bro.
yeah, you're calling him
Mohamed
first
is
name.
zoned in.
Yeah,
I can tell. Wallah, he's got aura.
he's in his flow
I can
state.
that
Someone
was,
took a shot off.
that was one picture, yeah. That was one picture.
You see.
That was one picture. That got to me still.
wait.
No. I looked it. I looked it, and I was like, "Yo, his aura,
This is what I want to be. That's what you said,
his
isn't it?
aura went to skyrocketed into another dimension."
You wanted to shag him in.
Yo, stuff for the love, bro. Fear Allah.
Yo.
Fear Allah.
You're trying to do that thing.
I
But
just
no,
read
no.
your
You know what it
mind.
is.
I'm looking at him differently. I'm looking like he's zoned in. This is his final
He's been zoning
season.
for years, to be fair.
How's he only looking now?
You know,
Yeah.
he wants the Tony Cruz way. End it on a high. Farewell tour with Liverpool. This is his final season. He hasn't signed an extension. He hasn't signed a contract. Imagine finishing your Liverpool career, your resume, 2 Prems, 2 PFAs, and all of those accolades, bro.
I saw your tweet.
This is gonna be honestly. This is gonna be.
You just listed off bare accolades.
Yeah, but I could. I forgot.
You're gonna record the rest of them. You did the Tony Cruz thing. Titles, give me them.
Premier League, I'm there.
No, I forgot halfway through.
Fair enough.
I forgot halfway
It'll
through.
be a nice story.
But I think it'll be the perfect like ending to what he should be. I think
To the Mohamed Salah story.
Mohamed Salah.
I'd say that quickly, the difference between this season and last is, funnily enough, the guy he said he's going to be sacked in
man.
December.
Slot.
His tweaks, his tactical changes, he has impressed me so much this season. So much.
And also bad starts from City and Arsenal as well.
Okay.
But it's football. No, it's football. That happens. You need
Of course.
other things to go your way.
Absolutely.
No, but you need other things
But
to go your way to you to
Also, regardless if you guys were doing well, they might still be top of the league with the way they're
I'm
performing.
just saying, it's helped. City have lost 3 league games in a row.
But they also had to win their games, and they
No,
did their job.
Liverpool have been almost perfect.
Exactly.
Apart from
you
lost to
Can I
Forest
ask you a question?
and 1 draw to Arsenal, they've won every other game. They've been perfect.
Can I ask you a question?
But I'm just saying, it's even better on top of
For
that.
them, because they got a
icing on the cake.
Because they have the gap. I think they'll still be first, even if City and Arsenal had good starts to the season.
Yeah.
But it'll be a lot closer.
It would
There'll
be
2 points. above City
Factually
and
speaking, it
Arsenal.
would be.
Because I've seen some Arsenal content creators that say we're still worried about City as the main threat. Are you worried about Liverpool, or is it always?
Yeah,
gonna-
we're worried about both. I think we're right now we're the 3rd horse in this race. Yeah, for sure. It's not,
I keep seeing Arsenal fans say, "Oh,
we're behind. We're still
Liverpool,
behind
not worried
City. We're
about
still behind
Liverpool,
City.
it's just City, it's just City,
We're still
it's-
behind City. We're
Do you,
joint points with
think
Chelsea.
do you still think you're a better team than Liverpool, though?
My-
Overall.
My statement was, and my statement won't change. My statement was we've been the best team out of the 2 of us between the last 2 seasons until now.
So that means that you believe it will even itself out.
Yes,
And you will end up finishing above Liverpool this season.
that's not what I said though.
No, I'm just saying. The 2 things are there.
But that's no.
It's not. It's not.
But no, it's
The
not.
logic
That's a-
dictates that. No.
That's not really. Not really.
tried.
That's a completely different thing.
Talk to me.
One is about the last couple of seasons. The other one now is where do you think Arsenal and Liverpool carry on between now and the end of the season? That's completely different to what I was talking about. It's nothing to do with what I was talking
So
about.
you have been better than them in the past.
for the last couple of years. And that is a fact. We're better than them in terms of league finishes, in terms of how we finished above them in both seasons. We're better than them in head-to-head.
Agreed. I'm not even disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, will that continue?
All I said. Will that continue? I'm not a fortune teller. How am I going to...
You just told us City were done.
Yeah, I'm not a fortune teller.
You just predicted that City would be done. Could you predict whether you'd finish above Liverpool or not?
My prediction is Liverpool going to win the league.
Oh, okay.
Interesting concept.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was that your first prediction at the start of the season?
No, it was Arsenal.
You know one thing I like about
My
Sharky?
prediction was last season was Arsenal as well.
He's not wrong and strong, unlike some other SDS members.
You're right. You're not stubborn.
respect it.
I like
I'm
it.
not
So like some
Things
other SDS
change.
members.
You're not stubborn.
Things
And
change.
I like
People change.
L
Things
phase.
change too.
Exactly.
You can learn
No,
that.
I'm a
Never
change.
thought
I'm
the
a
sun
change
was
man.
You
gonna
changed
change
back.
you.
I'm a change man.
I've clocked it. Your aura is
Like
different.
recently, I'm a
Since you
change.
started looking at Salah pictures, I clocked your aura is different.
Recently, like I'm looking at life differently now. I'm a changed man now.
No, you're not. You've said that 55 times
I'm
in
honestly
your
changed.
50 years on this planet.
50
And you
years.
still haven't changed.
If I'm 50 years, then what the hell is he?
Shut your Why were you laughing at hard at that one? You're laughing way too hard.
My brother, come! My brother!
That's Young Bucks, man. Don't worry.
Us? Us? Are you alright? You're old as hell.
I thought we had like.
Nah, we ain't got that, my boy.
Oh,
God,
man.
us?
sorry.
I nearly died. Oh my days.
You could join the club.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Can't join the club.
He's real. He's that picture of real.
Yeah, the Arteta one. Arteta looking outside.
Looking at all the young bucks. Let me join.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Move on to the next game. Fraser's favourite, Ipswich against Manchester United. First game.
Ruben!
There was so much talk. Oh, the way he shakes everyone's hands and says good morning. Oh, the Monclizzy jacket. The white Air Forces. Oh, the way he talks. The way he speaks. His English.
Amorim.
Oh.
Ruben Amorim. Brother, you're right.
His coach is wearing Hoodrich.
Hood rich.
Deciphering pictures. Look where he's set up. Euro's playing there, and Mount is the Cobby. He said Cobby's not playing. All of that talk. Predicted lineups. There was so much Amorim where I was at the start. I was like, "Well, this is nice. I'm excited to see. I love seeing a new manager and figuring them out." Before his first ever match, I was already tired of him because of how much coverage.
Yeah, well, hella.
I'm sure he was.
He said it. He said, "I have spoken more in this last week than I did in 4 years of sporting."
I'm sure.
I'm
sure he has.
spoken more in this week.
Bro,
than I have in the whole
English
time.
media is
Mental.
ruthless.
They will squeeze
Relentless.
the juice out of it.
Sky Sports need you there, but that, it's crazy. Gary Neville's there interviewing you.
Yeah.
Maybe you're Jamie Vardy at Leicester and that fans interviewing you, asking you about different curries. You've got so much different stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like you're just like in England, so much going on. You know, Ed Sheeran's in the crowd. They figure, what the hell's going on in this country?
They were doing Sky Sports with Ruben interviewing him. Ed Sheeran came in and crashed the interview.
What the hell's
Ruben's thinking, what the hell is this?
What's going
Bare
on?
disrespect. That was so disrespectful.
What's going on? Bro, this country's nuts.
His country is crazy.
So imagine coming from Portugal to this.
A small club in comparison.
And on top of the England, it's Manchester United of England as well. It's even bigger. So it's a circus. Anyways, first of all, how do you think he handled that prior to the match? Everything that was going on.
Yeah.
Because I muted you on Twitter.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Fair enough.
It's fine.
No, that's absolutely fine. Just now you're gonna unmute me.
I like to. Hopefully.
Now you're gonna unmute me.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, cool.
But I muted you. You know, it was too much.
Yeah, Amorim.
Amorim. Oh, look at the way he shakes hands. He says good morning. You did. He tweeted something about being on a line bike is like being on a horse. Like I'm like, let me meet this guy. It's too much for me. But anyways, yeah.
So was that the straw that brought the camel's back?
A linebacker is a what?
Brother,
he said being on a line bike now is like the modern day like being on a horse on the way to battle.
No, horse and carriage. Member of the cavalry. Member of the cavalry.
He said the modern day version is being on a line bike.
version. Linebacks are the greatest thing in the world.
Oh my god.
But anyway, that was
Sit on a bike like this.
one hand.
Like you're there on the way. Yeah. I understand it now.
Bro, it was mad.
I get it.
And today, Storm Burt.
The wind was crazy.
It was mad.
was nuts. The win was
Anyway, we digress. I don't know how we got
nuts.
to.
So yeah, I muted you.
Linebacker.
But
Yeah,
I was
okay.
just saying, because I muted you because of like all your excitement about Amorim was
Yeah.
too much for me. So how do you think you handled that?
How did
prior
Amorim
to the
handle it?
game, and then briefly
Let's
around
talk about how Amorim handled it and the United fans handled it.
Yeah.
Amorim handled it expertly. Said all of the right things. I think he was well spoken throughout. He tempered expectations a lot at the same time of saying that you will see an idea. That is one thing that he said to us, guys, no matter what happens, you will see the idea. And in 81 seconds, goddamn, we thought we saw the idea of all ideas. We said, there ain't no better idea. Idea? Give me more of them ideas. Rube, what you got for me, Rubes? What you got for me? Unfortunately, in the rest of the half, we played dog shit. And in the second half, I almost went to sleep. And I think a lot of us also mentioned that we might have gone to sleep. But he handled it expertly throughout the week. Very well spoken. The training sessions was really fun to try and dissect. And what a lot of things I did was looking back at the Sporting and how he set up, what are the closest profiles in the squad. You're always going to do that.
Train sessions.
Manchester, it was like a
Bro.
7-minute clip. It was 6 hours long for me.
Let me tell you
Kept watching
something.
it over and over again.
See, he hasn't mentioned how United fans have reacted to this.
I was just
shit.
about to mention that. No.
Let me tell you how they've reacted.
Go on.
They've acted like they've just secured their first bad beat.
Yeah.
They ain't ever seen a woman before.
Never ever.
And the first one they got, they married.
Yep.
And they can't believe they've landed this one.
Yeah.
You know, like every club's had a good-looking manager. I don't know what
Jose.
they've had. Jose, Pochettino, maybe
Arteta.
These men have been dealing with Van Gaals and Ten Hags. and
Ole.
They've never been
that was
able.
alright.
They've never been able to
Like
tweak the words
carrots or
aura.
something.
Chill out. Not at the beginning. Well, I had a good job aged him rapidly. The job aged him rapidly. By the end.
And he had a older Jose as well, the younger Jose.
They had the washed one.
I had
Chelsea
wait,
Jose.
I had a good Jose.
The Chelsea Jose was the best one.
Yeah.
But
this
yeah,
is
in
like,
general,
I've
the
never seen you lot talk about aura
good
so
Jose.
much.
Yeah,
I've never seen you lot talk about
I
a way a
don't
man
claim.
walks
I don't
and-
claim that section of the fan base. What I would say is that I would not take back the excitement I've had in this week. And when a new manager comes in, if the next manager ever comes in after Ruben in X amount of years, I will do the same thing again. Because I see
This
it's one of the
Ten Hag
joys.
first came in.
Yeah. Let's not
Yeah,
lie.
we
With
were.
that
Yeah,
switch,
we were.
with that
Yes,
switch.
We
you
were.
were.
100% we were. I just think the way the speaking was the main difference between Ruben and Eric.
How they were when they were talking about at the end of eras.
Yeah,
Them
yeah.
man
That's
wanted
a
to
great
get. Them man wanted
soundbite.
to get tattooed.
That was great. Liban actually did. But
That's a good one. Good one. I can't lie.
It was there. Totally, he was there. But okay, but listen. Let's get to Amorim.
Sorry.
Let's get to Amorim. Let's talk about what we saw on the football pitch.
Yes.
I think if I'm taking stock of the performance of certain players, Mazraoui did very, very well. I think, but it'd be a nightmare to press someone like Mazraoui. So comfortable in the ball all the time. Both feet. He always looks to try and come in with his right foot, find those passes with left foot. We spoke about that before
Headers
he
as
got
well,
signed.
pretty good.
Very, very
Scored
good.
today.
Yeah. Who?
Scored a header today, no? What's wrong? Omar Hutchinson.
The Omar Hutchinson deflection, bro.
He was the only one out the back line I think that did well.
Yeah.
Dallo, horrible.
What's happened to him?
I said this last time I was on, since the Dibbling one. I tell you, Dibbling scarred him, bro. I don't know what Dibbling did to him, but the main thing, the issue that Ruben was shouting at him a lot was because he's used to, when he plays under Ten Hag, start on the left-hand side, invert into midfield. He kept doing that, but the point of Amorim's system with the wing-backs, what are you supposed to do?
Touchline.
Stay wide. There should be white on your boots. That's where you have to be. Touchline only. Ahmad did that really well. A player like Ahmad, starting a right wing back, we all thought about, like, what is he thinking? We all thought.
It's the Quenda.
We all thought, yeah, that's the idea behind it. But we all thought, right 10, yeah, that's where he's going to be able to pick up the ball in the pockets. And I still do want to see him in that position in the future. But he was so secure on the ball.
He was.
So comfortable. Never, like, out of everyone, the main issue with Man United in that first half, not keeping the ball. Amorim mentions it in the interview before the game. We have to be a team that, if you want to do anything well in the game of football, keep the ball. You want to press well, keep the ball. You want to break lines, keep the ball. Wait for the spaces to open up. The idea of the wing backs, you move the ball from side to side. We didn't see any of that from the team. But it's early days.
Why the hell did I see Delict so advanced forward, fam?
In possession, when Onana had the ball, Delict is playing next to Casemiro, subhanAllah.
Why the hell am I seeing Delict so advanced, man?
I don't
That's what he
mind
wants
it.
from
I don't
his
mind it if it's
centre
another
back.
player. He can't do that. He was bad. He was very poor. Johnny Evans, I can't see him doing wide centre back again. Goodness, what's going on? You guys are playing footsie again.
Grabbing my foot,
Hey,
bro.
my bad. I thought that was the table. I thought that was the table. I was getting a good scratch on Sharky's foot.
And you're just rubbing up on Sharky's.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
We've been in
Anyway.
before.
Yeah.
You have been. Casemiro, Eriksen, midfield pivot should
No.
not play again for Manchester
No,
United.
of course not.
That what's the combined age of those two? I think they must be like 70 years old. It's ridiculous, bro. I don't know. How,
The triangle of Ericsson, Evans, and
oh my god, bro.
I said, nah,
combined
damn
age
brothers
what?
are prehistoric.
Them brothers are actually your age mates.
No, it's actually true.
They actually are though. We'll smack him in the head then.
Wallahi, you're lucky you're across the table.
I'm saying this from safety now. Well, I feel like are they actually his age? The cough is. Let out the cough, bro. But they shouldn't stand. They're younger. Okay, we move on. All right, cool. I think Andre Onana.
What a keeper.
Andre Onana. Cool. Let's go Andre Onana. Because we have to move on quickly. I said on the last time I was on, I think Fuad agreed with me as well. We both put him in our Premier League team of the season so far. He proved it again, once again.
Yep.
Brother.
Wow.
Goals prevented, big saves. Liam
Yeah.
Delap should probably go out that game with a brace, who was brilliant against Manchester United, by the way. Liam Delap is the truth.
What a player.
Serious striker. This basically everything you need from a striker. Link up play, runs channels, is a headache for defenders, makes great runs into the box. Fantastic performance from him. But Andre Onana was fantastic for Manchester United.
Correct.
Him and Mazraoui, probably the only two great performers in the team. Rashford scored
Right,
the
big
early
up Ten
goal.
Hag then.
Well,
Ajax
that's his
boys.
players. Rashford scored that goal and got 12 touches in the rest of the game. 13 touches throughout the game. The first was the goal, 12 touches throughout the game. Is that because they're not understanding the distances in the system? Maybe. It's early days.
It's the first.
It is the first
attempt.
It is
at
the
it, come
first
on.
game, so it will improve. But for me, the main thing is that midfield box. Casemiro, Eriksen,
Garnacho. Bruno.
Garnacho can't be in that. Bruno Fernandes, of course,
I
will
saw
be.
Garnacho in the middle of the pitch too much. I didn't like it. He did a
It doesn't look
360
right.
for no reason
On the
into a
spot.
player.
What about
So he shouldn't be in the
What about,
pocket.
did you see the counter attack where he was through on goal and Twanzebe caught him up? And I was like, I know Twanzebe's quick, don't get twisted, but I was just like, brother, you are actually slow.
He should be playing right now for United.
Twanzebe over
true.
Mazraoui.
Somewhere in that team.
But for me, that box needs to improve. There has to be technical ability in there. And this is going to sound crazy. And some United fans might think this is a bit too far. Ugarte should be in there for most big games. I do understand that. But in games where we know we're going to control possession, because we had more possession in the second half, I wouldn't even mind seeing something like Kobe, Mount, Bruno, and Ahmad.
I
as the
think that's
box.
what we will see.
I think if eventually when we're playing against a small team that we know we're going to have the ball, similar to like when you play against a small team, I want to see Bentancur, Kulusevski and Maddison. Let's go for it. We know we're going to have the ball. Let's have our technical players in there. We can't have those players, Casemiro, Eriksen, because of their physical liability, and Casemiro loses the ball so much. Credit to Ugarte when he came on, was much more safer in possession, and that's something Amorim really stresses about. That back three centre-backs and the two midfielders there have to keep circulating the ball. They have to keep the ball for as long as possible and then find those balls over the top. We didn't see any real traits of Amorim teams other than that first chance, but it's early days. We have a lot more games to go. He did again in the interview afterwards, like I said before, said, I've spoken more in this week than I've spoken in 4 years at Sporting. I just want to coach. And you can tell that he just wants to coach. He just wants to be in there and work with the team. But what's the issue with that, guys? We have 3 games a week from now until January.
Welcome to the big leagues.
This is the big leagues. So as we go on, processes and projects is so tough to do at a club like United. The demand
You
on
barely
you to
have time
win
to think because
you don't have time
you
to
got a
think,
game
bro.
in 3 days.
And then add all the
2 days.
media
And you got to
pressure.
travel a lot of them. So it's like you don't really have much time to train because if you got an away game in Europe, you're traveling a day or 2 before. So and usually the day after big Premier League match is a rest day. So how much
All
time
sessions
do
are
you
rest and
really
recovery.
have?
Everything is
Exactly.
rest and recovery.
What's your expectation for this season? 'Cause I know you man are the worst ever. Start, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we beat last season. When Ten Hag when he left, he beat his own record last season of how few points he
4
collected.
Europa League games, you man drew 3 times.
Oh my God, stop reminding me, Faisal.
So what's your expectation?
My expectation is
To be happy.
I want to see.
It's only
I
games.
want
I
to
want to
see-
see you happy.
Why you have to be mad?
Wait, in my whole time as SDS, it started with only losing 5-0. I've just been here throughout the whole time. So other than the cups that I saw under Ten Hag, it's been tough. But I just want to see what he promised, an idea. That's what I can get behind. My issue with Ten Hag, especially in that last season, let me just see something that I can start believing in. But at United, it's just so tough because you also have to win games. the onus is on you to try and do his best to finish in the top 4. My expectations is get as close to that top 4 as possible. And if I'm being greedy, I want the Europa League.
Fair enough.
I think you're forcing it.
I looked at him immediately because he wants the Europa League as well.
I think you're forcing it. I think it's chill. I think one thing.
It's Manchester United.
Ruben,
It's Manchester United.
Allah, he
bro.
made me believe as well. I don't even support your Shaitan club. One thing he said, I swear. You know how Joseph said, I'm the special one? You know what he said? He gassed himself a little bit. I'm the right one.
He did say that.
He said, I'm the right one.
And do you know why he said that? Because he's a manager addicted with toxic relationships. He likes when clubs are in a bad situation.
Sporting was
They
in
were
that
in a
situation.
diabolical situation. I think Ruby was on here and explaining that to people, how bad their situation was and how similar it is to Man United. He believes he's the fixer. Please fix.
For sure. Then, well, I mean, we'll see.
fix them
We'll see how it goes. The Ruben Amorim first match ended in a draw after scoring so early on in the game. Everyone thought,
81
oh my God.
seconds.
Yeah, it's super early. I mean, yeah, you mentioned it a couple of times.
Sorry, 81 seconds.
Yeah,
bro.
you know when you guys scored that early, I thought, they're gonna win like 4 or 5-0. Everyone's gonna go crazy about Amorim. Oh, here we go. But that's not happened. Hale End
Amari.
and Hale End Products
Anthony.
said, nah, I don't like this.
Baby Anthony, but he's better than
Let me rain on the parade, and that's what he did. So we got to give him some credit. Yeah, we got
Cobham as well.
yeah, of course he is. But I'm claiming it. We got to talk about Ipswich. That's 3 games on the bounce without a loss. Beat your boys last week. Draw against United. Back-to-back games. Good results for them.
Very good.
So yeah, Kieran McKenna's doing really, really well. Obviously, former United coach as well.
My guy, man, under Ollie.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
guy, man.
So he's doing really well there. Hutchinson's goal really well taken. He when the ball came across, I know we were talking about him earlier. Someone's not performing, but it was Foden-esque. Like something that Foden does really well when he lets the ball run across him that way and then he hits it outside.
Yeah. Very
And
nice.
obviously got a deflection and went in because nothing was going past Nana today.
Onana would have saved that without deflection.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But the strike was clean.
Yeah.
The deflection helped it on, and that was a big moment for someone like Amari Hutchinson. It's his first, I think, goal in the Premier League for Ipswich, I believe.
Yeah.
Big moment for him. Big moment for Ipswich.
The lap was really good as well.
The lap we spoke about. I mean, listen.
Wolsey as well, is it?
Yeah.
Because he was in
Leif
trouble
Davis
when
was good as well.
Calvin
Leif-
Phillips came in.
yeah.
Leif Davis, my guy, man.
Yeah,
England
yeah, I know.
2026. We come.
But yeah, listen.
Yes.
They're doing really. I mean, they're doing okay. They're still in the relegation zone. But if you look at their results, man, 12 games.
They've had a
12
tough
games.
schedule.
They've only lost 5.
And
They've only lost 5
schedule.
games.
Yeah.
They drew a lot. Yeah, they've had a tough schedule.
Yeah.
They've drawn 6, won 1, lost 5.
Kieran speaks so well.
Couple
in
of
the
those,
media as well,
those
man.
couple of those draws can, turn into wins.
Yeah.
They're looking like they can stay up. But obviously, it's a lot to happen, and I still look at their team as like a championship squad with a couple Premier League players, which not many. But hey, these kind of moments, this couple back-to-back weeks, can give them a lot of hope. So big up to you, Ipswich. We're looking forward to what you guys do next.
This year's Luton, man.
Now let's see. And Dara O'Shea's another one I didn't get mentioned yet, but I think was like a man in the match performance at the back. Burnley last season. Burnley last season,
He was
stayed in the
good,
Premier
Dara
League.
O'Shea.
Thinking, where have I seen him?
Yeah.
Moving on, next game, Arsenal against Nottingham Forest. Forest, obviously, everyone knows, had a strong start to the season. They were in 3rd a couple weeks ago. Going into this game, I think they were in 5th. Arsenal were in 4th on goal difference, I think, or something like that. Game ended up 3-0. Comfortable result. Something we needed. We really needed that after a rocky start to this season. I think it was over-exaggerated how rocky it was. I think it wasn't the best start of the season for us, of course, but I emphasize how tough the fixtures were, how a couple of bad injuries we had. But how good is it to see? I mean, not for you guys, but maybe even just as a neutral, as a football
No,
fan.
be honest, as a
To see
footballer.
Martin Odegaard back
For me-
on the pitch.
Okay.
He was
That
watching,
one.
No.
how
Yeah.
when you
I
like
can't
you
lie.
you could just see the difference. You
a
could
real
see the
footballer.
quality. It's almost as if like us as Arsenal fans, we also almost forgot a little bit. Sometimes you need absence makes the heart grow fonder.
It most certainly
Oh.
does.
No, but it's true though. Absence
no,
sometimes
yeah.
you don't know how good what you have is until it's gone, and then you get it back.
Only knew the light when it's burning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might need to make a song about
Only
it.
miss the sun when it starts to snow.
I only know you love her when you let her go.
It's Odegaard.
That line I don't really agree with.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, cool.
But honestly, though, but how good is it? Yeah, but how good is it to see a player like that? First of all,
But I wrote it down.
playing and the game of football. Someone that was born clearly to play this game.
Yeah.
How is that?
What's funny, bro?
I mean,
It's laughing at
Odegaard,
what he said.
He's just laughing at what I said. I'm a funny guy.
Alright, cool.
Um,
But I wrote down in my notes.
Yeah, what
when I
did
was
he
watching
write,
that
man?
game. My oh my, to watch Odegaard play football again.
It's nice, isn't it?
Genuinely, some of the interplay between himself, Jesus, Saka,
So nice.
vintage Emirates era stuff. And how liquid is the football when Declan Rice is not there?
Agendas.
Wow. Wow.
Sometimes I can't lie. I thought that today was going to be a table.
So I'm just gonna get this out so we can talk good about
No
Arsenal.
agenda.
Let me just get this out so we can talk.
Wait, he said no
Says Mr.
agenda. Says the
Agenda.
guy, Mr. I hate Man City, get them out of here. Rodri stole my Ballon d'Or.
No, but let me just say this. I understand he's a £100 million player, and
100%.
and he had a very good season last season. In games like this reminds me of what I just said about Spurs and United as well. In games where you know you're going to dominate the ball, because this was the Gunners are back kind of performance.
Yeah, we needed
weird.
it. We needed
Suffocation.
it.
Suffocation of Nottingham Forest. They'd had no shots on target, I don't think, in the whole game. There was an early chance that Ola Aina cut it back to Callum Hudson, although he mishit it. That goes in. Maybe it's a different game, but neither here nor there. When you guys played Jorginho, Odegaard, and who else started? Marino started?
Marina started.
When you play a midfield like that in that composition without Declan Rice, brother, the level of control in possession.
For sure.
was ridiculous.
Listen, for sure.
Technical security of the team.
But the aim of football is you have a squad and you should be able to play players based on who you're playing against, but also based on their fitness levels. International break was a thing, yada yada yada. Declan Rice is, of course, our most expensive transfer. Declan Rice has a lot of amazing qualities. You're talking about maybe the fluidity of the team worked really well today without Declan Rice, but Partey started on the bench, and Partey, if he was starting, he's also a player that is a
Partey
fluid
and
footballer.
Jorginho are both fluid.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
mind that, yeah.
Havertz was on the bench. A lot of starters on the bench. Yes, Declan Rice this game didn't need to start because we had most of the ball. Jorginho is a
Absolutely.
controller.
The
He does
best first place player in the world, I always say.
unbelievable, bang, bang, bang. But on another game,
You will need
Declan
someone
Rice
like
is
absolutely
very important.
Absolutely,
and that's
why
more
I don't want
games
Arsenal
than
fans
none.
to get
So
me
I
wrong.
don't want to
Yeah.
spend this segment on Declan Rice
I don't.
because he didn't play.
I don't.
Right?
He didn't. Let's talk about who did play.
Let's talk about who played. Martin Odegaard played.
This guy,
He played wonderfully.
he's gifted.
Bukayo Saka played. Let's talk about that goal. Because that is a goal. That is a goal that world-class players score.
Funny that you say that. I just need a Champions League campaign. If I see a
Fair
Champions
enough.
League campaign this season,
People need different things
I'm-
sometimes. just to prove
I
don't know. Everyone's got different measures.
It's true, but it's not stopping. Every single game I put on the TV, this guy is doing something
Something.
again,
So it did to
again,
Liverpool, he
again,
did it.
again.
No, but this one,
That's what
but this one
players
felt
like that do.
different.
This is
Like I was like
And
where
more
I sat,
attitude.
where I sit, my seat is that is the above the way fans is behind the corner flag, that goal. So usually the first half we shoot that way. So I had the perfect view. I couldn't believe it. I was like, when's he letting this ball go? Because nice little interplay. Odegaard set off for him. Saka ran onto it. Bang, left the guy. Bang, left the guy. Left the guy. Bro, he went from this part of the box all the way to across the box with everyone. No backlift. Boom, smashed it.
and only
Power.
only top players do that.
That's what I'm saying. It's one of those goals that only top players do.
And I've seen players like Messi do it, Robin do it. Those
Salah, I've seen Salah just similar.
Salah, he just leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, waits for the
But
right
that's just a
moment.
confident player that just knows how good he is.
And the thing is I think everybody's always waiting for him when he cuts inside to trademark the Robin, the curler
Yeah.
to the back post. When you hit the ball the way he does, I was saying to you yesterday, I was like, bro, it's like his foot is made of lead. The way, how hard he hits
Full
it, bro,
striking.
I don't know what's in that Nigerian food, but it's making his foot hard. The way he hit it, I said, bro, you could put 2 keepers in there. They ain't stopping that.
And even in the first half, there was a couple more attempts that he took. Of course, Sells
having a great season.
Sells had a
ridiculous.
main-
Again, we spoke about him in the Premier League.
Sells, but he was looking for his shot. He's looking for goals.
In football, sometimes it's the good decision, the bad decision, and the best decision.
Yep.
The top players make the best decision, even if it's not necessarily the good decision. The right decision, maybe in that sense, maybe to set someone. I think someone was on edge. Maybe Martinelli was open for a shot. The best decision is score a goal for the team, and he is becoming a player that I want him to add to that continuously, which is I'm going to make the best decision and take that burden on my shoulders. Another thing I want to talk about is that relationship between Odegaard and Saka. It's as if, not even just telepathic, they know when is the right time to come close, right time to give you space and take defenders away.
Yeah.
It was brilliant how they navigate. It almost reminds you of Sane and David Silva for Manchester City, where they know the spaces and they know how each other wants the ball the best. That set that he does to Saka is ridiculous, bro. Martin
He
Odegaard
never
is-
pass it to him. Just puts
he's a
it in a
magician,
place
bro.
and tells
He's a
you. It
magician.
says to him, you run onto that. He put Saka's here. Odegaard puts the ball there. So Saka in his stride, he just takes it. Doesn't pass it to him, and it works so well. And you can see he missed him because in that time he was off, Havertz has been having to play in that role. Well, Havertz, but from striker. So Havertz had to from striker go and occupy that role, overlap him, underlap him, play on the right half space and everything.
Yeah.
But now with Odegaard's back, it's just unbelievable. Saka, of course, had a great performance. We go into the half 1-0 up. We even scored early with an offside goal. But it was, the game was all us. Thomas Partey scores a great goal straight off the bench.
To be fair, Cell should have done better that one.
It was also a good finish. Also just a good finish.
A great finish.
Should have come out.
Oh, it's gone out his locker.
It was also just
No,
a
he
good
does.
finish.
He does. I'm not denying that, but I think Cell's reacted a bit too late because he expected the defender to clear it with his head. But hey,
What did you make of Waneri's cameo?
That's the next one.
Because
Ethan.
Has he? Obviously, when a couple of weeks ago, when there was no Odegaard, lacking creativity, team doesn't look as fluid. Guys like Stars were ready to jump out the window, throw Arteta out the window as well. Get Ethan in there. And it's like, Arteta's almost like doing the Phil Foden thing, what Pep did. I'm just going to, and I think he said an interesting quote after the game as well. I'm building him brick by brick. Now we need to put another layer of cement because you don't want to put 5 bricks down. I was like,
I think there's truth in that. It's a good
I think
bar.
Ethan's being managed well. But at the same time, I also do think he probably should have a couple more starts or probably could have been used more. I agree with both. I generally agree with both. I agree with both sides. Maybe that's me. People saying I'm sitting on the fence or I'm not picking a side. I generally wholeheartedly agree with both sides. While I do think he should be getting used more, I also do believe that Arteta is managing correctly because he's had loads of opportunities and he's showed us how good he is. Very early in the season against Spurs, he showed us away from home. Obviously,
Preston.
Yeah, when you got exactly that one, we were really sitting back behind the ball at that point. We were trying to hold on to 1-0 lead, and he still looked a bit impressive. Leicester came on, looked very impressive. Newcastle, we lost the game, but he came on, had a good half an hour, looked very impressive. Started in Carabao Cup games, scored 3 goals in Carabao Cups. Came on the San Siro, looking impressive.
I like his cameo.
You know, here he's got 4 goals this season. And for everyone to be raving about him, that's mostly due to how good he actually is, but also due to Arteta playing him and letting him be seen. You know, before the age of 18, I think he's got more minutes than Saka had. Like, he's getting minutes. I agree. He should have been getting more, especially when we had the injuries and missing of Odegaard.
Yeah.
But just let him cook.
Yeah.
He's got 4 goals this season in the league for Arsenal. Not in the league, but 4 goals. All comps for
He's
Arsenal.
the 3rd highest top scorer, something like that.
All comps.
All
I
comps.
wouldn't surprise. Yeah, he's got 4 goals.
I saw a stat. Correct me if I'm
He's got
wrong.
4 goals.
What?
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. I saw a stat.
Arsenal are struggling to score.
It's true. Yeah, I saw
That's
he's
an
the
issue.
3rd highest top scorer, which is
But they
crazy.
didn't
And
struggle
he's-
to score
he's-
today.
he's not even playing.
But in general, I think as we see his performances, it points more to the fact that he should have been that risk should have been taken because I genuinely believe if the young player is good enough, those risks will only bear good
Let me
fruit.
say this to you though, there. If they throw him in that deep end, drops a stinker against Inter Milan, drops a stinker the week after,
Yeah.
and now his confidence is shot. Now you're building this player back up. You would have looked at that maybe in hindsight and said, maybe.
Clubs are built.
No,
Clubs are
I'm
built.
just giving
No,
you.
and it
almost
is the
other
alternative, and I hear
perspective,
it is the
They were,
alternative.
yeah.
But
because
when
it doesn't
you are,
always go swimming.
of course it doesn't. But when you are of a certain talent, some clubs are built on this.
Yeah.
This club is built on this. My club is built on it.
So was Arsenal to be.
Yeah.
Arsenal is too, which is why I wish
Same,
that
same.
risk.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
Like, already made it.
Definitely not,
Boy.
Who invited my
Who
man?
invited man?
Well, just someone like Martin Odegaard who
You
is
actually mismanaged.
one of the victims.
One of the
We do
victims.
it to Ardagula.
The same way.
We do it to Endrick at the moment.
Hold on.
Trying to loan these brothers out.
Your example just said
Because he got his first start on the weekend.
Your example just said if you play him and he doesn't do well, what happens? That was Martin Odegaard.
Oh, stop it. But he ended up proving that the young player, you give them a chance, look what can happen. He just got
Fed
given a chance at Arsenal. I think Ethan should have been utilised more. It is, for me, a criticism on Arteta because it's scary doing it. It's not easy because there is also pitfalls to making a decision like that, potential pitfalls to Ethan's career. But at the same time, young players also are loved by the fans. When a young player scores, it's different to any other player scoring. And okay, bro, it's one of your own. And I
I feel
genuinely
like it's your
believe
son almost.
it is. That's what it feels like.
The whole state, we all sang. He's one of our own.
100%.
Ethan
Come on,
Van Der is one
When,
of our
when
own.
Kobe scored against Wolves last year.
Oh my god!
I
remember United fans on their knees
I was in your house.
crying.
I watched
But
that.
that one, I couldn't believe that.
I
Look at
couldn't
my
believe
That was
son!
the last minute winner. The
Yeah.
goal was
These guys
unbelievable.
can't believe it. These guys can't believe it.
That's
man.
not real. That's when I said, yeah, he's him. That day's when I said he's him.
Ethan could have had that moment so much earlier.
Fine,
in
he
the
still
Premier
can
League.
though. He still
And he
can.
probably still will.
He's a whole year younger than how old Kobe was
Yeah,
then when he scored.
and he will be a brilliant player.
Yeah.
He will be a brilliant player.
Exactly.
And we should be patient. I don't disagree with that. But at the same time, could we have seen the dice rolled a little bit?
Yeah, but you never know. There's still a big chunk of the season to go.
Yeah, and I think
he'll still get more involvement.
But
He'll
Odegaard's
still
back now.
have big. Yeah, but so.
And my thing
we
is,
need
I
a big
think he would
squad.
have been better than a Trossard, for example, in that role. I don't think Trossard's been good this season. So I would have liked to see him in given those minutes that Trossard had, bro.
What do you make of him almost getting a new contract?
I can't
talks of
believe that
this
he's
week.
almost getting a new contract. What do you think about that?
Truthfully,
Yeah,
speaking,
talk to us.
It depends because
if you was the director, would you?
I would look at a Trossard differently
Hell no.
if we have a world class left winger. Because if we have a world class left winger, if I have someone on the other side, it's hard and difficult to ask someone to the level of Saka. I'm not.
Yeah.
But someone that's
Capable.
similar like to Saka, or not as far away as a Martinelli and Trossard obviously have been. If I have someone on the left side, we're talking like the Rafael Leaos, we're talking about the Rodrigos, these kind of players. If we had someone there, and we had Trossard and Martinelli, then I love Trossard and Martinelli.
Yeah.
Because look at that, now I'm talking about the depth, because they're great depth. If Trossard and Martinelli, I think, are our starting options, that's when I'm not as happy.
Yeah.
So it just depends. If Trossard gets a new contract, but we sign a starting left winger, great.
No issues.
Trossard, he can come on as a
Utility,
striker,
man.
come on as a winger,
Yeah.
come on in the midfield. He's going to score some key goals.
Because I know he's
Great
going through
squad
some
player. You need
I agree,
25-man squad. You need
You
squad
don't want to
players.
give a player like that 120,000, whatever, how much
That's
it's going to be.
crazy.
bro.
And
That's too much.
And you mentioned Rodrigo. He would cost you guys what, 200, 150?
Well, that's a big jump. You went for 200. I didn't even negotiate. You went for 200, actually 150.
Yeah, 150.
I didn't even negotiate it.
150. I can't.
50 more like
I
that.
can't lie. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be
He's going to
real.
wait out. He's going to drop it on 50. Just keep going.
I'm gonna be real. If you give me 100, he's yours. Man.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm like, look.
I'm gonna be real. If you give me 100, he's yours, man. I've got other Goulet, man. If you give me 100, he's yours.
Oh man, but great result for Arsenal. Not a good one for Forest. We even said it, to be fair, recently. We looked at
Bubble's
Forest.
starting to burst.
We looked at Forest fixtures, anyways. Like we looked there. We said, listen, we said they got Newcastle coming up. They lost that one. We said they got Arsenal coming up. They lost that one. Big game next though, Ipswich.
Switch.
Big game. Ipswich
Wait,
coming up.
Forest at home?
Yeah, City ground.
Should be.
But then
if
after
I'm
that, Forest to go and wait, are going away to City and United on the same week. They might as well stay up in Manchester that week.
United,
Then they're hosting
stuff, right?
Villa.
I mean, they're above them.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is,
That's like relegation. That's like Ipswich, right? Come on, right? That's easy 3 points to them.
It's true.
Don't be looking at me, brother.
Let's talk about our final game for today. Chelsea away to
Up
Leicester.
the Chelsea.
Midday kickoff on a Saturday.
That's why I'm here, baby.
The early kickoff on a Saturday.
I've seen, I've heard.
Can you at least let him intro the game?
Okay.
The Enzo Maresca derby.
I've heard the disrespect.
You haven't even finished. Relax. You're gonna get some. You're gonna get some.
The Wesley Fofana
Yo,
derby.
stop bouncing
Come on,
like that,
come
bro.
on.
You're not even
You
mad.
bouncing on that? Come on.
Put the camera on him right now.
Come on.
The Wesley Fofana derby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there any more connections?
Dewsbury Hall.
Yeah, the Dewsbury Hall. The Dewsbury Hall derby.
That one cost 35 million.
There we go. Now,
The Ben Chilwell derby.
the Ben Chilwell derby. There we go.
There's a feeder club.
So talk to us, Faisal. Stop. What did you want to say?
Okay.
You can blow your load now.
What, no one else?
No more.
Okay, cool.
Up the Chelsea.
And now all of us are thinking of one. No, stop making of one.
No one
There
else?
isn't no more.
I'm sure
There's
there's
no
one
more
more.
Chelsea Leicester players.
I'm sure there's one more.
There's no one.
I'm sure,
Robert Hoof.
The Robert Hoof
Yeah, the Robert
derby.
Come on. OG had to come and clutch in the front back. You know what I'm saying?
Squad. We're talking about how it works.
The ain't going no
Kango
time.
derby.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Oh man, lads. Mastermind season 3.
There you go, man.
He's thinking.
We're gonna receive.
Go.
I need to leave, man.
Go.
You done well.
Your turn.
Nah, Chelsea. Listen, I am very happy. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing with Enzo. That system, that soul, the 3-1-6, it was working to perfection early on. There was question marks about Enzo Fernandez starting. Should Enzo be starting? Is he good enough to start? I can't lie. I clocked one thing about Enzo. Some fans are with him. Some fans, of course, against him.
Yeah.
It's fair. I mean, what he's done, it's not like he's done well. However, I do feel certain games matches his attributes. And this game, listen, his GA numbers is pretty high.
I mean, are you the
pretty
ones
high.
against the builders and the farmers and the
Brother, we out here stat pattern. We're stat pattern.
stat pattern?
Stop patting. Let's pass some seats.
Let's
pass some seats.
Let's pass some stats.
Stat fan.
Yeah.
However, However, we started well. We started very well. We started strong. Nico Jackson.
Talk to us. He's someone you had stocks in early doors. I can't lie.
Nico Jackson! I heard the disrespect. Havertz, Darwin Nunes, Hoyland, Zerchi. When
Starchy.
As Chi. When I can't lie, I honestly think last season we were thinking about. I thought about this season should maybe be a mission to get that top five strikers. At the moment, I think he's a top 3 striker in the Premier League. By the end of the season, it's going to be a top 2 striker in the Premier League. I think what he provides to that Chelsea attack, the build-up, the link-up, the goal. This season, he's managed to finish, bro. He's a clinical finisher now. When we're looking at him, no more as, okay, he's missing chances, easy chances. That finish wasn't easy.
That was hunger. He was hungry for that as well.
Bro, he wanted that goal. And the goal was great. The assist as well, the passing that he's doing. Nani, Wallah al-Azim. There are certain people in this world that piss me off. There's currently one person in this room that pissed me off. However, with Nani.
Wait, let's get to the bottom of that.
No, because I hear this from Chelsea fans as well. Funny enough, what you're saying about Nani. Talk on it more. What is it?
With Nani, I understand the idea of starting him because of his defensive ability. He tracks back, he defends
Direct.
X, Y, and Z. He's direct, he's looking for his shot. However, there are certain times he's got the ball. I want him to pass, simple option. He takes 2, 3, 4, 5 touches unnecessary.
Get Noni out of the team, man.
Wallahi, bro.
Here's the thing, though.
I want him.
Is that not what wingers do?
I understand that.
Wingers make
Pick,
Is that not what wingers do?
pick and choose your moment. I want IQ. I want my wingers to have IQ.
or end product.
End product.
Give me one or the other. He's giving me neither.
He blocks Cole Palmer's shot.
Come on, that's harsh.
Can you please stand away for the goal to be scored?
I hear you though.
And when he gets his chance, Nani, beautiful cross. Can you please finish it? Open goal. The goalkeeper's nowhere to be seen. Open goal. He misses it. I wanted Joao Felix to start. Alhamdulillah, he started. I think
And he
Joao
did
Felix
so. I
had a
like his
defensively.
performance. Shout out
I was
Felix.
very impressed with because question marks was, can you do it defensively? Is he hung up? He was defending. He was tracking back.
played
Brilliant
well,
from
yeah.
Felix. First Premier League start this season.
First Premier League start. But what I want
December.
next, I've been praying for Joao Felix to start, and alhamdulillah, my prayer's been answered. My next prayer is Neto on the right-hand side.
Here's the thing, though. Let me ask you this.
Give me
Who on the left hand side?
Neto, Joao, Cole Palmer, and Nico Jackson up front. And I'm
Wow,
and
the
trust me.
technical ability in that
Forget-
front line is
Here's
crazy.
the thing, though.
Forget top 6, top 4, top 3.
Whoa!
We're going for the Prem.
Title
Alright, he
challenge.
jumped out.
It's wide open.
He jumped
It's
out.
wide open.
You jumped out the
It's-
window.
how many points are we
You
behind them?
jumped out the
Sharky,
window.
how many points are we behind them?
Behind Liverpool.
Liverpool.
9.
He
Nine.
Liverpool are way ahead.
I thought it was 6.
Bro thinks by simply moving Pedro Neto to right wing, Chelsea become title challengers. What
Yeah,
are
they
you
won't become
talking
title
about?
challengers, but that improves the team a lot. I promise you, it improves the team a lot.
because
I
you lot are
promise
doing
you,
this
it team.
on the eye testing.
It's not about
his
eye
GA. His GA for Wolves. What was it?
Not great.
It was poor. Stop acting like
No, it wasn't great.
Neto is some
No, but
outputting
it's-
machine. And
he's
people
a
say,
cl-
I dislike Neto. I don't dislike Neto. I just don't think there's a reliability. And there's a reason. Why do you think? Let me ask you this.
Is
In
there
terms of
reliability in
fitness,
his no?
in terms
oh,
of can he play 6 games in a row?
No, but I thought you were talking about wing play.
And
His
here's the thing.
performances
Let me ask
can't
you-
be done.
Let me ask you, Mr. Chelsea man, up the Chelsea.
Yes.
Why do you think all season Enzo has rotated the left side but not the right?
Do you know why? He stated when he first came in, he said, I've got 2 left wingers, I've got 2 right wingers, I've got 2 10s, 2 strikers. That's why Nkunku hasn't been starting, because he's got Nico Jackson. That's why Joao Felix wasn't starting, because he had him as a 10. That's the reason why recently we've seen Joao Felix start now on the left-hand side, which he wasn't supposed to. Sancho is nowhere to be seen.
Injured.
Alhamdulillah.
It did
Yeah, no, but even when...
Neto
on
started
the
on the
bench
left
in this
against.
game. He was on
Neto
the bench
started
in
left
this
against
you think,
us.
hold
He was
on.
on the bench in this
Yeah,
game.
you think if
He was on the
Sancho
bench.
comes back, you think he's starting? No, he
I was
isn't.
just saying where he was.
The
He's on the bench this
only 3 players that hasn't been rotated completely is Cole Palmer, which he had much better game compared to the last couple games stinkers.
Yeah.
Nico, he's never going to be dropped.
And
And
Noni.
Noni. Noni, though, I hear it. Wolves, fair enough, couple games there. Bro, the last couple games,
Off you go, man.
bro, please, can I see you on the bench where you deserve to be?
Agreed.
I feel like this is.
Nah.
I feel like you're not being too harsh.
And the other person that
And the thing is,
I'm
for
not
me,
being harsh.
for me, what I think Noni brings directness. He gives you a.
Oh, have you watched him, brother? Have you watched him, brother?
I have, brother. I've been
Oh my
watching
God.
Chelsea. He gives you the directness you want from a winger, and then he gives an alternative to what the technical winger on the
No
left is
problem.
giving.
That's why you put Neto over there because Neto's better than him, brother. Wing play wise,
But
Neto
Neto started on the left
is
against
direct
Arsenal.
and also Neto
He
creates
started
chances.
on the
bruv.
left, and then he moved onto the right and
that's when he
looked.
scored,
That's when
yeah,
he scored.
but come
By
on,
the way,
man.
can I
No, but
just
also
see
he
one
created
game?
he also created chances in that game. The
Yes,
Gusto
on the
header
left.
from the
Yes,
left. But
on the
I'm
left.
saying the wing play, he's got that. I can give you chances and be direct. No, he's not doing it.
But Fuad Kadani, if I see Neto on the right, 2-3 games, and he drops stinkers, I'll put my hands
no
up and say,
problem.
Nani, okay, I wasn't familiar. Maybe you had a nice little impact. I haven't seen Neto on the right.
Noni's
Give me that.
Noni's
I
not
think-
dropping stinkers. He just.
No, he's dropping.
getting
No.
the GA
He's
Yeah.
ghosting. He's
He's
ghosting.
ghosting.
I don't think he's
a man.
because he's involved in the play a lot. It's just
Brother,
you're not happy with
brother,
decision
brother.
making.
No, but he's doing things.
That's
So he
what
has the ball. No, but having the ball in the first of all, Chelsea's one of the best counter-attacking teams in the country this season.
And Noni's part of that
No,
counter.
he's there, but
creates
he
a lot of it as well.
He breaks down those counter-attacks as well, like at an alarming rate. Like he's
you
so
think
frustrating
Enzo
to watch.
Maresca would be keeping him ever present in
No,
his team
I
if he
think
was that much of a damage to the
Enzo
system?
will have to make that change very soon for this team to take another step forward. It has to.
They're playing with the
However,
third league.
however,
That's the
I
point
think,
Man
and they
City.
can still improve. And they can still improve.
2 players I want to mention very quickly. One bad, one good. Enzo Fernandez, good game today. Defensively, I like not today, yesterday.
That's so funny. The Mark Schwarzer derby.
Hey! Yeah. First.
What? Mark Schwarzer?
He played for Leicester, bro.
teams.
He didn't play for Leicester.
Yes, he did.
He played for Middlesbrough.
And
Played for Leicester.
He's got Leicester.
Fulham.
He's got Leicester in his.
I don't know, bro.
Ooh, Fuad
bro.
Kadani fact check.
He's got Leicester, man.
He did. Look at
11. When was that? Tail end of his career?
Slap him.
talk to him.
Slap him as well.
Sharks, talk to him. Sharks, talk to him.
My bad.
Don't shake his hand.
My bad,
Wait.
Talk to him.
Because you looked at me in
No,
this.
no, no, no,
And
no.
he
You
would
know
never
what?
let you get away
My
with
bad,
that.
bro. My bad, bro.
Shake it.
My bro.
No, don't shake his
Don't
hand.
let these
to him.
weirdos.
Wow.
Talk to
There's
him.
a, hey,
Nah, I'm not that kind of
we're the
person.
seniors on
Yeah,
this side. Don't let
facts.
these Yal play with you, man.
Yeah, lot first.
Yeah.
Well, it's down Somalia as well.
Yeah.
Lot first.
You wouldn't get it. We do.
What do you mean?
You just.
Ayal. I know the word. That's why I said I'm surprised that that's a Somali word as well.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, the second part, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what he said.
You do realize a lot of our language is Arab.
Yeah, first.
Is Arabic confused.
That's why you guys are Arabs. But anyway, moving on.
Dan, but
The last
For yourself. I ain't,
the last thing.
I ain't no Arab.
Enzo, defensively, I was much more impressed because that was his biggest liability. That was my biggest concern with him. He defended well, going forward as well, made some good passing. I saw him a bit
He was
more
hungry
advanced.
though, innit?
He was hungry. I can't
He
lie,
was
bro.
hungry.
He got GA, he's got his goal. I like it. But please. Can I just talk about one person? And then I'll end it and then that's it.
just quickly on Enzo, I noticed his performances had improved since he
Left his missus. Yeah.
divorced the family. It's just an
What happened?
observation I made.
He left his family.
He left his wife and
He
kids.
told
and
his
said,
wife and
Did he?
kids,
Babes,
I've
I know
settled
we
down
can-
too early.
I know
I
we
didn't
have
know
two
that.
kids,
Yeah.
but I need to go out here and
And
do
be a
He's
single
mad
man
young
for a
as
bit.
well.
Yeah.
Since then, as
didn't
you
know
say,
that.
he's
No,
been
genuinely, he
cooking.
left his family.
What do you mean he just left his family?
He
Where
said,
did I
we're
see that?
done. Yeah, he said, love, man.
Nah, but to be fair, his wife put out a statement being like, "Yo, let him do his thing."
I'm gonna be
And
real.
she's even said, yeah,
Fair play,
do you know
man.
what he said? I missed out on my golden years because I was in this marriage.
When I hear it, I'm gonna be real. If Chelsea, no, hold on. If Chelsea win,
I hear it slipped out too smoothly.
if Chelsea win the Prem, she's invited to the parade, fam. She might be the reason.
Yeah, she might be the reason.
She might be the reason. Enzo's form might be.
I do want to disagree with. Okay, no, you want to
Sorry,
mention
you-
it.
there
You
was
want to
second-
mention
last
it. Go
person,
on,
yeah.
last person, go on.
Robert Sanchez.
Oh my God, another one that's holding them back.
There is one person. You know when I said that's one person that pisses me off. Robert Sanchez. Yeah, I honestly don't think he can play for my country, Iraq. There is something about Robert
And he
Sanchez.
plays for Spain. I cannot believe that Ronaldo plays for
He's
Spain.
not Spanish, bro.
He's Jamaican.
He's
He's
Bengali,
half
fam.
Oh, he's Bengali.
He looks Bengali with that little goatee and everything. He looks Bengali. He's not Spanish, man. He can't speak all Espanol.
Like put the biryani in the bag.
Hola, Spaniel, like me.
Biryani in the bag. This guy's
He said, "Hola, spag bowl like me."
yeah, very racist.
Robert Sanchez needs to leave London permanently.
Just don't come back to the city.
Because he honestly, the build up, you know how he concerns me. Like,
Go back to Brighton,
I'm
man.
shaking when he starts. But go ahead, bro.
I was going to disagree with you a little bit about the 3-1-6. I don't think it worked perfectly. Leicester still did have some chances early on. It was tough for Caicedo to cover that much ground, but he is brilliant. But I still want to see Enzo Fernandez. I want to see him next to Caicedo. Obviously, in a game against Leicester, they have the license to go 3-1-6 and go gung-ho and break neck speed transitions, and they did well for sure. I do want to see Enzo be given a chance in that Lavia role and see if it works as well as it does with Lavia.
I don't think you can.
Why?
I don't think you can because of the fact Enzo defensive transition is not it.
It's not. But I just think it would only be fair from Enzo Maresca to show us what it looks like.
I agree, but Leicester was missing Bonueta.
So who's that? Because I need to know who that
Wait. Repeat that again?
Bonueta.
Who's missing?
Benuenta.
Bonueta.
Who's missing
Ain't
Below?
that an Italian club?
Yeah, who's missing?
Leicester was missing Bonueta. Bonueta.
Below.
And
Missing Benuenta.
in
That's right, actually.
Arabic, we pronounce it Bonueta.
In Arabic.
In Arabic, we pronounce it
Yeah,
It's about Buonanotte.
Bonueta. The guy, Bonueta.
Facundo Buonanotte.
Facunda. But I can't lie, Bilal though, fair play to
Yeah.
Bilal.
El Canus.
Fair play to him.
Why did he laugh like that?
Nah, because I Canus means something in Arabic.
Oh, what does he mean in Arabic?
Don't worry.
Good
But Bilal did, fair play to him. He did well.
What do you think about Steve Cooper getting that?
Rightly
Sack.
so. Right, you should have never got the job in the first place.
Whenever he doesn't say that they die. They got
Yeah,
What's wrong with this guy?
No,
That's
facts.
what's wrong with him.
Facts. He shouldn't have got the job in the first place, in my opinion.
I agree.
he's a legend though, man.
Listen, he tried to do his thing at
England.
Forest.
Under 17s World Cup.
Come on, man. Streets won't forget.
No, but this
That
was
famous
him.
under 17s
He
World
was
Cup win. Jadon Sancho, Hudson Odoi,
Foden.
He was the gaffer.
Gallagher,
Gaffer.
Foden. Yeah, Steve
Gomez?
Cooper. That was Steve Cooper's
Angel
team.
Gomez?
Angel Gomez in that team. Sorry, that was me.
Just making sure.
That was Steve Cooper's team. Yeah.
I think
even know this.
there's a couple of managers out there, in my opinion. I think you look at David Moyes, you look at Graham Potter,
Van Nistelrooy.
Ruud van Nistelrooy was the one I said. I
Talk
want
to me,
see him
Sharky.
there.
Talk to me.
Yes.
Why the hell not?
Yes.
Ole?
He's because he was linked
Ole,
to Collins.
why not?
Oh, shut up.
How
the
can
hell?
you say that? From
Yo,
a manager that
you
got top
shut
four
your
finish?
mouth.
Eric Ten Hag.
We are moved on from three managers moved on from Ollie. You're still going on about that.
Longburn.
Shut up, man.
Man, how's he gonna do? You're
Have
gonna say
some
Ruud's
decorum.
name. You're gonna say Ruud's
coaching
name
something
and David Moyes' name, not bloody fucking Oli Solskjaer. What's wrong with you, man?
Scrub.
Don't know what you're
Go
talking
clean the
about.
toilets.
Saying rude because he's fucking Dutch.
Ollie.
Ole clean the toilet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go clean the toilets at Carrington.
Don't just chill.
Bro's been out of a job a year and a half. Nobody's offered him a job.
Actually, I'm on scrapping. I can't lie. If you're talking about Oli like this, I'm on scrapping.
Who's
Oh,
Link me in the car park after.
he's used to cleaning toilets.
I'll scrap
Used to
him for it.
cleaning. Ollie,
You used to clean what?
he's used to do. He said, "Go clean the toilets."
Yeah.
Because he usually cleans mold.
Yeah, well, I just move on now.
Boo him! Boo him right now!
I thought was that not good?
If we had physical tomatoes, we would throw them at you right now. That was that might be your top 3 bottom
He
worst
doesn't
jokes.
get it though. He doesn't
I
get it.
get
He
it.
doesn't get it.
I get it.
He has no. Explain it. Explain it. Explain it. Explain the joke.
Explain it.
Explain it.
Okay, repeat the joke once again. No, repeat the joke once again. Repeat the joke.
He said something like, "Ollie needs to
Yeah.
clean the toilets." I said, "Yeah, because he likes mold."
He likes cleaning
Yeah,
mold.
because he coached Molde.
Yeah, well done, Faisal.
I was nervous. I was nervous.
He went from being disgusted to like to
I like this. I like this.
embarrassing. All right.
Quickly though, before we move on from this game, I want to ask you something.
Yes,
What
we
have you, since obviously you're the big Chelsea fan on
Up the
pod these days,
Chels.
what have you made of Wesley Fofana lately? Because I know you wasn't a huge fan of him starting of
Oh,
the
good
season,
point.
talking about his knees are gone. But United, Newcastle, a couple of big games they've played now. How does he look to you?
I can't lie. Start of the season, he wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
And my problem wasn't physically. It was more like in terms of positioning and awareness, defensive IQ.
You was giving him pointers, I remember.
And it's worked out. He's listened to the pod because the last four couple games, he's done well. The game against Leicester, I liked it. He got booed. I don't know why he got booed.
Just
Bitter guys.
I hear it, my brother. He left you 2 years ago? You got how many?
Like Porro apologizing to the city.
Yeah, bro.
He did, bro.
a lot of money.
You got 90 million from him. But you should cheer him for the fact that you got 90 million.
You saw us out. You changed our lives.
Wallahi. But I like he's done better. I'm still not there in the sense of okay, I can see Wesley Fofana the prime version of what he was before the injury. Let's just see how he goes.
But do you remember I said this to you? Because it was similar Verge when he came back from his injury that first year. He didn't look back to his level. It's going to take some time. And the fact that he's still got age on his side as well. I thought you were being too harsh at the time.
But with Verge, it was more physically. He lost his first step. With West, it wasn't physical. I wasn't denying that. It was just more his IQ play, bro. Brother,
That's just mental
your
rust.
shoulders.
Mental rust as well. You can have that.
please don't be giving me no excuses.
I'm just saying.
But-
The last
but-
couple of
I
games,
agree.
I think he's looked
I
really
think
good.
like what
he's
he's
good.
doing.
He's
I like
getting
what
back
he's
to
doing.
his former self.
I like what he's doing.
Levi's doing. Badiashile came in as well. I thought he looked good as
Levi
well.
is
Decent
looking like a
passes.
leader on that back line. Leader.
I agree. I do agree with that.
Leader. But Casado,
Because he's such a big part
But
of
the
the
thing is, he be overpropping Levi and then trying to
Dude,
dismiss
yeah, for fun,
Wesley.
yeah,
and I'm
but
like,
Wesley's good.
I feel
Wesley's
like
been
they've been
good.
yin and yang. They've been
Yeah,
good
I
for
agree.
each other.
I agree.
he's been good. Levi's been a leader. But Reece James, once again injured. Brother,
We need to start a dialogue.
I started that a long time ago. I feel sorry for him, but Chelsea took past him. But they got Gusto, Cocorrea.
even Malo this season has been
No, that's not
Been
the
a bit
solution.
mallow, would you say?
Huh?
Been a bit mallow, innit?
You know, that's a real Spaniard right there. You didn't like that because you didn't think of that
Explain
one
it.
first.
Huh?
What does Malo
It's a
mean?
bit Malo. Come on.
What does Malo mean?
You guys don't come on. Habla español. Come on. Stop doing this. I speak Spanish, bro.
Explain it then.
Malo. Spell Malo in Spanish. Go on.
Why are you trying to flip it?
No,
Explain to us what it is.
No. If you want to say words in Spanish and look at me, spell it. then.
Explain it.
Spell it.
Explain it, then he'll spell it.
M-A-L-O.
Huh?
Go on.
That's incorrect.
Okay.
What did you say? No, it's you. Malu. But it means thing.
Say mi español es malo.
Huh?
Say that.
Oh, say
Say
that
mi español es malo.
again? Say that again?
This is
say what?
taking too long.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, way. There you
I
go.
told you it's bad. Because you said you're bad, isn't it? I clocked it up.
This guy's a fraud, man.
I clocked.
L phase, man. All right. Okay, now let's move on to the FPL. When it's perfect, the abs is here, guys. The case has been going on for a while.
Yeah, I'm about tired of him,
The
man.
case is now
Find me guilty,
almost
man.
over.
I'm over. It's over.
On the video, nope, there's a straw poll. There's a few options. In the description of this video, there's a straw poll. The options are guilty, in brackets, because different types. Guilty and the punishment. So verdict and punishment. Guilty and in brackets, remove him from this whole season.
Yes!
No,
That's another option.
Yes!
Yes!
Another option.
Yes!
Another option.
Ahmad.
Another option. Guilty in brackets, remove minus 100 points from this season.
No! I mean, yes.
I
That's
actually don't think I'll even be last.
You won't be. You won't be. You'll be in like top 5, top 6.
bro, who takes this game seriously anyway, bro?
I've not played in like
Well,
6
bro, I
months.
haven't touched some dead game, bro.
Outside of that, it's
Free abs.
not guilty.
Innocent.
And then the last one is not guilty, and in brackets, pay him £100. Apologize for going
Hey,
through this.
guys! hey! Start spamming that one up. I'll split it with everyone in the comments. Anyone that votes, I got you. £1 each of us. Let's
There
go.
you go. You guys decide the verdict. You guys decide the verdict. Next week we'll announce what happens. But talk about the league right now, the SDS league. In first place is Abs.
Yeah! Let's clap it up!
Absolute
He's a fraud. He's a fraud.
disgrace.
In second is Merce. How convenient.
Another cheat. Another disgrace.
Embarrassing. In third is Fu.
Another cheat.
Hasib's got up. Hasib's in fourth.
Free cheats.
How did you
People don't know about Fu's cheating, but one day we will uncover it.
uncover it now?
There are
the last-
investigators. There are investigators working.
In 13th and 14th is Faisal and Fuad. Bottom two.
Why do we take this game seriously?
Let me say this. Two grown
don't
men
even know how to
who have
download that.
lives.
Wallahi,
Three
I
grown men
stopped
who
playing
have lives.
5, 6 weeks
family,
ago.
bro, like,
And I'm still in the top half.
Bro, like, come on, bro.
I'm
There's
still in the
some-
top half.
some dead
and I haven't played
game.
in weeks.
I can't like this league is a
But
joke.
the one
How-
that's more important is the SS Ultras
Yes,
League.
yes.
The SS Ultras, right? You guys call Ultras for a reason. You guys are amazing, and you guys support us so much, and you guys get involved in things like this. And the FPL league is over 10,000 of you guys in this league. And like I said, the winner will get either £500 cash prize or an opportunity to be on the table. at the moment in first place. Tom Waller, TAA Annihilation. You've been there and thereabouts all season so far, so keep it going.
Pick up Tom.
Second, it's David Marco, the team name Free Pogba. He's been freed, trust me.
Free the bill. Free the
Free
Pjorge.
Pogba and free abs.
In third place, Ibi Sheikh. In fourth, Arne Slut. In fifth, DDA Drogba. In sixth, Not Your Average Photo. In seventh, Havertz. In eighth, Zayn wins this. Let's hope you do. In ninth, Nads 11. And in 10, Await the Hero.
What? What? The ninth place? What?
Nads 11.
Nads 11.
His name's Nadir Khan.
I thought Nads was something else. I heard something else.
Yeah. And in 68th place, coming back into the top 100, Adam Lorraines with Lalana Rhodes. He always gets a special mention because I see he loves his team name for some reason. That is the end of it. That's the end of this. Well, I wouldn't know what position it was unless you said it to me. Position in the league. He's 68th. Would have been funny if it was 69. See you guys next time.